We're like 15 minutes away from the Eagles kicking off against the Washington Commanders for their chance to win their second straight NFC East crown and get back to the playoffs. So if they're 15 minutes away, that means it's time for the watch party to begin. We're live in 30 seconds. And a very good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the STT Sports Network live watch party of the Philadelphia Eagles as they take on the Washington Commanders from down in D.C. NFC East crown on the line today. Dude, ready to rock this out here today. Ready to wrap this season up in the sense of guaranteeing our playoff spot today. Let's get it done. We got lots to get into today. We're going to have a lot of fun over the next couple hours. But please, whether you're watching this now or you're watching this on replay later, hit the like button that you see on your screen. Hit the subscribe button wherever it is on your screen. And share this out on all your social media platforms. As we continue to grow this great channel, it is free to support this channel by clicking those buttons. It does not cost you a thing. So go ahead and do that, please. Guys, it's Eagles, it's Commanders. I'm Phil Stiefel. If you do not know that, hurry up. I'm here. I'm on time. Marshawn, I am. That's right. Go Birds. Adam says, NFC East champions incoming. Now, NFC champions, I mean, there's still some work to do to get to that point. But let's go. We can't be NFC champions till we win this game today and lock up the NFC East. For the first time in 20 years that a team's going to win this this division in back-to-back seasons. What's up, TMC? How you doing this fine morning? Hope or afternoon. Hope you're well. Good afternoon, little J. We got a random 5 p.m. Saturday start time for this game. The Eagles inactives are out. The Eagles practice squatters that have been called up have been announced. Guys, like, share, subscribe, vote on the poll question. Somehow we already got 2 people voting no, the Eagles will not win today. I assume one of those is Marshawn. I'm sure Tanner McKee is hyped for this game and a chance to win the NFC East. The Eagles have not won the NFC East with him as their backup quarterback. Just saying. I'm ready to rock and roll. I would love to see Tanner McKee today. You know why? Because that means Tanner McKee is in mop-up duty because the Eagles smoke the Commanders today. Now, I don't know if they're actually going to smoke them or not. But, yeah, I would love to see Tanner McKee today because of whatever happens throughout this game. Off topic, but great game from the Sixers. Yeah, last night's Sixers game was great. VJ Edgecombe is a star and a stud in the making. Watched a lot of that game last night. Great game last night. Not a fan of having to watch it on Prime, but, you know, it is what it is. But great game last night from our Sixers. They tip off again tonight. I think it's at 7 or 7:30. Doesn't look like Joel will be playing. Paul George is definitely not playing because, God forbid, he plays back-to-back nights. Nah, Jory is still out on VJ. Jory ain't out on me for VJ. Weren't you the one that was the Ace Bailey? You loved Ace Bailey just as much as Tanner McKee? Are you ever happy? Pump man. VJ Edgecombe took over that Sixers game in the final 2-3 minutes. Ace ain't doing shit. Ace Bailey ain't anywhere near even close to VJ Edgecombe's performance so far this season. Let's be honest, okay? We got a 44-21 Eagles smoke-a-thon. I would love it, Marshawn. Love it. I still sticking at 24-13. That's my prediction. Eagles win this game. And I don't even think it's that close. Even though I know that's 11-point score, maybe there's some late scores from the Commanders. This game, to me, is I feel the same way as I did going into that Raiders game last week, without any problems. No worries. No concerns. Well, I don't know if he's that bad, but he's definitely not on VJ Edgecombe's level yet. Not at all. Not even remotely close to VJ Edgecombe's level. But this is not a Sixers show. This is an Eagles watch party. Look what RWMS is doing. Changing the conversation today. Stirring up problems in the chat 5 minutes into the game, before the game even started. 5 minutes into the stream before the game even starts. I have a feeling Hurts has 2 turnovers in this game. Quite frankly, I could care less as long as we win. Why do I got my hoodie up? I don't care if he has 12 turnovers as long as they win, because that's all that matters. Feel like Eagles Gandalf. No, not at all. No, it's all good. I want to talk Sixers. I'm excited about the Sixers. I am. Of course he's in the house. Got to give his Tanner McKee love out. It's all good. This game's ready to rock and roll. I'm ready. Eagles inactives today for this game. Obviously, Lane Johnson and Jalen Carter are out as expected. Sam Hauser inactive as the third-string quarterback. Josh Uche inactive again. A.J. Dillon inactive again. Mac McWilliams inactive again. Little bit surprising, Cam Latu, who popped up in the injury report, is inactive as well. They called up E.J. Jenkins and Brandon Johnson from the practice squad. E.J. Jenkins as the fourth tight end / fullback, will play a role in this game. Brandon Johnson, the defensive back. Can't believe that they're willing to call up Brandon Johnson from the practice squad versus activating Mac McWilliams. Not sure what the deal is with Mac McWilliams, but they're your inactives and your practice squad call-ups today. Yeah, you do, Phil. When he does, you will be fighting for your life. Now, the Eagles are winning this game, so I'm not worried. Not worried at all. Tons of fans on the road to D.C. today. I'm sure that shithole of a stadium in D.C., Duck, and good afternoon to you, I'm sure it will be packed with midnight green. No doubt about that. Yeah. Well, we don't know that. We know that for sure. Pump is only here to be negative towards Hurts because Cowgirls are out. That's true. Hey, you know me. I call it out as I say it. Right now, I know the truth. You don't. It did. Are you talking about when the stadium collapsed on Jalen Hurts? When he was walking to the tunnel and the railing fell on top of him with fans? He tried to catch him. That shithole stadium. I can't believe that in this day and age, that stadium in D.C. and MetLife Stadium in northern Jersey are allowed to be professional stadiums. In a multi-billion-dollar industry like football, Marshawn, how are those two stadiums allowed? The turf in D.C. isn't awful, but that stadium, I mean, I've seen high school locker rooms look nicer than the visiting locker room in D.C. Jalenite defense mechanisms call truthers Cowboys fans. I mean, what other excuse is there? I mean, there's literally no argument to be made that Jalen isn't the greatest quarterback in Eagles history, period. 933, that's right. We're starting today at 903 subscribers. Would love to see a few more join the fandom, join the movement, join the party. Would love to see that number go up today. We've got 11 days left this year, that 1,000 mark. It's going to be tough to hit. It's going to be real tough to hit by the end of the year. But you know what? We're going to keep pushing forward, Duck. That's what we got. Is there still poop running down the walls? Probably. Probably. The sewage pipes break all the time in that stadium. It's a dump. And I think Josh Harris is working on getting them a new stadium. I think they are. But I'm not sure the details. Joshua Lane touchdown. I don't even know who that is. Fan base needs balance, and Pump Man is here for the rescue. You keep bringing that balance, okay? Is Jaden Daniels playing? No, he's inactive. He's done for the year. They officially shut him down this week for the rest of the season, which they should have done before he took his last injury. Marshawn, I mean, I tried to warn Washington fans that Josh Harris was not saving the Commanders organization at all. But they wouldn't believe me. And here we are. MetLife ties to end careers. FedEx is just out trying to kill players. Exactly. There's a difference. Ending careers and ending lives. That's basically what it is. Josh Harris working on a stadium arena is comical. I know. I mean, anybody in D.C. should just look what he did with the Sixers and know what his game plan is. You going to run away, pump when Hurts throws for 4 tutties. I don't even think he's throwing for 4 tutties today, Adam. This is the Saquon Barkley game. I threw my parlay out there. Okay, just like I said I would. Eagles, -7, the under. Saquon Barkley, 120 or more yards and 2 touchdowns for Saquon. With the DraftKings boost, came to 85-1. I'm on fire on DraftKings lately, mainly on the casino side of things, but that continues tonight with that big play right there. Will you shut down Scary and Debo? Well, we have the best cornerback tandem in football, so I hope so. My biggest concern in this game is Marcus Mariota, because we've struggled stopping quarterbacks from scrambling this year. That's been a big issue. I mean, we've had Dart, Herbert, Mahomes, all run for over 50 yards. Mariota, you got to contain him. Vic Fangio talked about that this week, about staying in our lanes and playing team defense up front. Yeah, I mean, Hurts is never going to throw 4 touchdowns in this game because he's going to get benched because it's such a big blowout, and Tanner McKee's going to come in. Jalen throws 1-2 touchdowns. That would kill my parlay. But, yeah, Jake Paul got knocked out. Yeah, I mean, you know what? Who cares? The dude got paid $92 million last night to box for like 20 minutes. Who's at safety? Reed Blankenship and Marcus Epps will be your starting safeties today, as it's been for the last week or two. So that's that. Is he a real fighter still, Anthony Joshua, or whatever his name is? Is he? I don't even know if he's a real fighter anymore. But anyway, good for Jake Paul. Hey, you know what? I'll let a professional boxer knock me out for $92 million. They can break my jaw if they want in 3 places. I got no problem with Jake Paul getting knocked out like that. Good for him. Way to capital. Isn't that what America's about? Seriously. I do love the addition of Pumpman talking about himself in the third person. I do enjoy the third person talking. You guys, I think I'm catching a cold here. So I sound even worse than normal, but my apologies. Still remember Marcus Epps' press coverage on Travis Kelce, and Mr. Swift caught it with ease. Yeah, I mean, look. Marcus Epps is doing a good job filling in, but Marcus Epps is a guy that's been injured most of this year, and Marcus Epps is a guy that's been, cast off the last couple of years. So I don't expect much. He's just, doing well in a very small sample size so far. Tonight we are drinking, we'll pull it over here. We're drinking Sam Adams Winter White Ale. It's really tasty Christmas beer. And we'll do up some appetizers later up in the oven. The wife's going to make some boneless wings and some other odds and ends that we've got in our freezer left over from the pizza shop, actually. Epps and Blankenship. Yeah, look, I mean, he was asked, Vic Fangio, this week whether Drew McCuva, who's eligible to be activated next week from IR, would he be? And he said no. He's not going to be activated. Pretty obvious that they're going to take their times getting Drew McCuva back out there because Vic Fangio likes what he sees in Epps so far. Look at the JR quote. That Eagles defense is tougher than a $2 steak. That's a good old Jim Ross type quote right there. I love it. And it is. There's a reason why we're now the 6th-ranked defense in football, when like 6 weeks ago, we were ranked 19th in football. 6 weeks to jump 13 spots. That's defense right there. That's this defense rounded into form. It's pretty special what this defense has been capable of the last couple of weeks, even without a winning record. So I love to see it. I love to see it. Guys, if you haven't yet, hit the like button and the subscribe button, please. Would appreciate it. There's only 8 likes on the video. There's 10 of you watching, 11 of you watching. So hit those buttons, please. I'd appreciate it. I see these commercials on my TV, and I'm like, what the hell? Just go easy on Washington, please. Those players have families. Look, the one thing I will say, I mean, it's Eagles Commanders. It's no different than your Bills TMC going up against the Jets. Division games are always hard-fought. Division games are always close. Both teams are on a short week. Eagles are on the road. The Commanders have families, and they have reputations. Do you remember when the schedule came out, we thought the season would hinge on the final 3 weeks of the season, 2 Commanders games and a Bills game, and how if we went 1-2, we'd maybe squeak in. Here we are, and these 2 Commanders games to end the season are as cakewalks can be, technically speaking. We win today. The next 2 weeks are pretty much meaningless. We took over the stadium already. Are you there, Eric? Did you go to the game, Eric? I know we did. Look at all that green. Look at all that green out there. This is all Eagles. I would never go to that stadium. I don't care. Yeah, they do. What's with the Saints not caring about that, winning football games? Let's see who gets the ball first here. Good old Pam Oliver. We got the Greg Olsen crew today. I actually do enjoy doing these watch parties so I don't have to hear the announcers. But in general, I do enjoy the Greg Olsen team here. I actually think they're the better team that Fox has. I'm not a Pam Oliver fan, but whatever. All right. Let's go. Let's get this win. Yeah. Oh, my God. The spammers. Starting early today with the spammers. All right. Eagles getting the ball first here. Washington is kicking off. Let's see what we got. Hey, Bucks fan, how you doing today? You got a big game tomorrow for the division lead. We got the opening kickoff coming down to Mr. Shipley himself. And he gets stacked up at the third. Oh, there's a fumble. All right, fire Will Shipley. That game's over. Oh, are you kidding me? Did Will Shipley really fumble the opening kickoff? Are you kidding me? I don't know what they're doing. They've already signaled. Wow. Wow. I don't know if we got an easy win. Will Shipley, that was probably Jalen Hurts' fault, too. How do we not know what happened here yet? Dude, he lost that ball a long time ago. God damn. How does that happen? Wow. Will Shipley fumbles the opening kickoff. How does that happen? What's up, Chandler? I see you there. What's going on? How did that happen? Will Shipley can go. Get. Cole course, Will Shipley fumbles the opening kickoff. Really? What in the world? How's that happen? God damn it. All right. It's time for that Eagles defense to start up fast. Seriously. Not much room there to run. Yeah, how does that happen, Jim? How? How and why? How? Yeah, Shipley, you're done. You're out. The Eagles, I saw the Rams just fired their special teams coordinator today. Can we fire Michael Clay? Seriously. Special teams has been brutal. And it'll be close to a first down on the second play of the game. Depends on the spot, whether it's 3rd and 1 or a first down. %100% his fault. Absolutely. They did give him the first down. Yes, I see that. Yeah, exactly. All right, first in town, Washington. Run up the middle. Gets about 5. Still a big problem for the Eagles. Stopping the run. Up the middle. Did they? I don't know. Is that what it is? I figured you were going to blame Jalen Hurts for it. Run to the outside. Phillips, can he catch him? Nope. Washington marching. Short field. First and goal for Washington here. Off an opening fumble. How we do that? I don't know if I'm going to get over that. Not good. I'll start parlay. Well, I mean, all my parlays got the Eagles winning this game. So that's not a good start for me either, Bucs fan. At all. Not a good start. Must be the script. That is for sure. Again, they've thrown the ball once. Every other play's been a handoff. And they're running it right up our gut here. The Eagles, from an opening kickoff, and Eagles recovered, but they gave it to Dallas. Yeah, it looked like it was Washington at first to me. I don't know. Trying to read comments and keep an eye on the game. We got a play action. He wanted to go to number 1, but he's got to throw it away. Good coverage, good defense there on that second down play at the goal line. Well done by the Eagles defense. 3rd and goal now. Frankie Louvu's licking his chops to get out there. Screw Frankie Louvu. Dirty-ass player. Third and goal. Come up. Will Cliff Kingsbury be a head coach next year? I don't know. Shotgun on 3rd and goal. He's got a guy over the middle open. Just took too long to throw it. Incomplete pass, no flag. 4th down. 4th and goal. I mean, a little bit of a grab there by Cooper Dejean, trying to impress Nikki Bella a little bit. Good job by the Eagles defense holding there. Go figure. As soon as they had to start throwing the ball, they struggled. They should have just kept running the ball there. No offsides here or anything. 3-0. That's exactly how I saw this game starting it. Exactly. Why not go for it? Screw that. Yeah. coward's play by kicking it. It's a coward's field goal. All right? Clean fumble. Yeah, Adam, that was definitely Eagles did not get that. Had to chime in. My fear after the Dallas loss was an Eagles loss in Washington. Will Shipley raised my fear. Shipley to locker room. But Eagles win today and clinch the video. Eagles are winning. I'm not worried about that. Nikki Bella is not available because she's locking lips with one Mr. Cooper Dejean, supposedly. So, yeah, there's that. What are the odds Cliff takes the Michigan job? Oh, I don't know. I didn't even think about that, Brian. I'm not sure about that. It's free position. Go for it. Expect the unexpected. Yeah. Yeah, look, I mean, it was a good play. Clean butt break. He broke that ball free. It is what it is. It doesn't it sucks. Absolutely. But it was a clean play. Yeah, Coop, man. Coop at 22 years old is dipping into 42-year-old Nikki Bella territory. There was a lot of rumors, and I think Nikki tweeted out or Instagrammed out that it's official, that they are dating. Yeah. Don't let Shipley return this kick, please. Man, no, it was 100% on Jalen Hurts, Chandler. Didn't you know that? Jalen Hurts fumbled that opening kick. Oh, she's 42, he's 22. It's a huge age gap, Marshawn. It's not, but it is. It's every 22-year-old dude's dream to hook up with a hot 40-something-year-old, right? Michigan hiring a pass-first head coach? I don't know. Is that against the rules? I don't know. Best for the worst-case scenario, what? Cooper does like the Cougars, that is for sure. Ship happens. Now we move on, right? She's an even bigger Eagles fan now, yes, for sure. Had no clue she grew up in the Philly area. She's younger than me, so, double standards, yeah. If it was the other way, yeah, exactly. Oh, I'm not saying there ain't nothing wrong with it. I could care less. It don't bother me one bit. I think it's comical. I think it's funny. I think it's awkward, but whatever. Good for him. Cougar Dejean. Yeah, exactly. Shipley fumbled because a defender was on his leg. Well, the other was grabbing up top. He was afraid to get his leg broken. I'd have to re-see that to see that, mister. I have to rewatch it closer. Ship happens, yeah. Really? I kind of forgot about that. He's still back there, Shipley. I guarantee they kicked to him again. Yeah, and he's going to get a chance for redemption here. Hold that ball tighter, man. You got that ball out there like loosey-goosey. Got to do a better job. All right, here comes Jalen Hurts and company. Coop likes what he likes, and she's into it too, so yeah, it don't matter. She's into the exciting whites. Yeah, exactly. Jalen Hurts fumbled without touching the ball. Tanner time. Exactly, Marshawn. Let's see what he does here. He's probably going to throw an interception here just for whatever. Just for that. I thought they were taught to protect the rock. Yeah, I don't know. He did on that opening kickoff. All right, let's just have like an 8-minute drive down the field here. Hand off to Barkley. Just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Nowhere to go on play number 1. Yeah, he should. Barkley, are you ahead of me now? Well, or on par with me. Ducks on par tonight. Frankie Louvu. Hate that man. All right, 2nd and 10. Stay under center. Nope, shotgun this time. Can we get some motion maybe? Can we snap the ball with more than 3 seconds on the clock? Snapped it with 3 seconds. Hurts takes off. Picks up 3. So we got a 3rd and 7, something we're trying to get better at. Don't give them a reason to get fired up. Run game is hard to start. KP time, yes. It just happens way too much. Always started long. We're one of the worst teams in that. Well, we were. We got better at it last 2 weeks. I think we're like third worst. 3rd and 7. Come on. Let's get a first down here. Just short of the first down on that pass to Devontae Smith. Like, go for it early. I want to see the Eagles go for it here. I know it's on the 40-yard line, but, man, I say go for it. I say go for it here. Run that little play-action play to Dallas Goedert. Go for it. What's up, Eagles girl? How you doing today? They're going for it here, it looks like. 11 of 18 on 4th down. Washington burning a timeout. 4th and a long one. Nikki says you can look, but you can't touch. Except Dejean, yeah. I like that. Like that. I like that use there of her original theme song. Nah, I'm going for it here. I'm going for it. It's not their bread and butter. They only convert like on a 67% rate this year on the tush push. Plus, you don't have Campbell 2 out there anymore. Your offensive line's banged up. This is a simple, straight pass play for me. This is a play action to Dallas Goedert kind of play for me. Here we go. 4th and 1. Oh, I thought they were going to snap it with 10 seconds left, but nope. Wait until the clock runs down. Oh, they were just trying to draw him off. Going for the punt. Never mind. Sonny Truther, no. No. She even alive still? Eagles punting, yeah. What did Jalen Hurts do wrong on that drive? Seriously. I love it. I love it. I don't know why he would give up the 5 yards there. It's got to be a coach's decision. Yeah, Sable's one of the GOATs. One of the all-time GOATs. Man, I can't believe he didn't call a fair catch. Number 83 is lucky he did not blow out his ACL there. That hit. He was kind of blocked into his legs. He did a good job of protecting himself, actually. Nice tackle by Sidney Brown there on special teams. I ain't scared. You're scared? Get a dog. Oh, Kelly. Isn't her name Barbie Blank or something like that now? Cooper Dejean is only dating Nikki because it's tax return season. Coop is really a black guy impersonating an exciting white. Oh, my God. Did they try to run a play for 1 yard? I'm not sure. Who is Sable with now? She was with Stone Cold before. Sable was never with Stone Cold. That was Deborah with Stone Cold. Sable has been married to Brock Lesnar for a long time. They got a lot of kids together, too. So Sable has been married to Brock for a while. Turned out of the way. You got to eat that hit. Yeah. Close division game so far, which is expected, right? Straight lines make Sidney Brown sound. Yeah, that's when he does his best work, right? Yeah, it was Deborah. It was always Deborah, and he Stone Cold beat Deborah up pretty bad, supposedly. I think he was back in the day. Stone Cold. I mean, he still might be. I don't know. But back in the day, Stone Cold had an anger issue away from the ring. And he, for as much as people love him, the dude was an abusive partner. We'll just say. She did. I don't know if she still does. Yeah, no, they're still married. I heard Brock Lesnar is next in line to retire. Yeah. You ever seen Brock Lesnar's daughter? Could you imagine? She's engaged. Could you imagine going home to meet your future father-in-law for the first time? She said, hey, Dad, here's my boyfriend. And the dad is Brock Lesnar. Like, I would literally shit my pants and leave that relationship immediately. Like, seriously. All right. Eagles defense. Time to make a play. Let's get this game back in here. Only gave up 20 yards on that first drive before giving up that field goal. So no worries yet. A timeout and a delay of game makes zero football or analytic sense. We didn't use a timeout. The Commanders used a timeout to see how the Eagles lined up, and then the Eagles tried to just get them to jump, and that's it. Dude, I'm not that old. I mean, I lost out. I had a chance with her, but she went to Mark Henry instead. You know, I couldn't compete with with sexual chocolate or whatever his name was. Brock is a Viking. He just needs a helmet. Yeah, for sure. All right, Eagles defense, 1st and 10 on the 15-yard line here. Let's see what we can do here. Nice break up there by Coop. 2nd and 10 incoming. I don't know why they've passed the ball so many times. Just run the ball. Just run it. Yeah, I mean, it would be nice. I don't doubt our Eagles offense can score in this game. It was not an ideal start for the offense, but you know what? I'm not worried. Man, what I would do. Great pressure, but they run right up the middle for 7 yards. I don't know what the answer is to the defense. It's not just getting Jalen Carter back. Always in the run game. I know. Bench him. Bench him, Chandler. Pressure. I don't know what Q was doing on Terry McLaurin there. Did Terry McLaurin fall? And Q didn't know? He did. A little push off by Terry McLaurin. I'll allow that, though. A little slap fighting. Q's got to be stronger there. Q definitely got to get stronger there on that. Not get pushed off so easily there. Man. The way the defense is playing, do I wish we had Justin Simmons now or Myles Garrett? Nah. Justin Simmons sucks. I don't know why Eagles fans care about Justin Simmons so much. The dude's a bum. There's a reason why he's not on a football team right now. Are we looking at that? I mean, we're not even at midfield yet. We're just at the 30-yard line. They still got 70 yards to go for that. All right? Patience, young grasshopper. We're lining that shit up. As long as they keep deciding to throw the ball, we're good. There's a lot of holding on that play. No flags. Another 3rd down upcoming here. That's right. Line that shit up. Knock it down. Exactly. Marcus is to play careful so Eagles D can bring blitz pre it. Yeah. Third and 4. Empty backfield. Get pressure. Wow. I think Nakobe Dean might have gotten hurt. There's a flag on the play. Nakobe Dean okay? I got to worry about Nakobe Dean here. There's a holding on the offense, so they're going to back that up. 3rd and 4 turns into 3rd and 14. Yeah, Dean's down on the ground. Wonder what happened to him. I thought I saw him grab his knee or his leg. Either his hammy or his knee got banged up on that play. Yeah, it was a blatant hold. Basically just tackled Jelix Hunt for a hold. There was a hold on a completed pass. They did complete it, but it was called back on a hold. I don't know. They're not really the Fox 8 is they're walking him off the field now, Dean. Walking off the field, Nakobe Dean, no limp anymore, but he doesn't look happy. I don't know what happened to that. Not sure what happened. Because why would they show a replay to Kobe Dean? We could replay the hold that took that first down away 40 times. No pressure. All day to throw back there. Mariota's going to nope, he's going to fire it downfield. Out of bounds. Fourth down. Force the punt. That's good. Now let's get Dean back out there for the next drive. We see Campbell in his natural position. Yeah. I mean, let's be honest. Marcus Mariota is now 3 of 7 passing the ball. But they're averaging 4.5 yards per carry. But they have more pass plays than run plays. That was just a bad throw. Jihaad Campbell in great coverage and one-on-one there on the replay. All right, Britton Covey back to return his first punt. Let's just not fumble it. He's going to have room to return this. Avoid that first guy. Cut it upfield. Britton Covey is just such a good punt returner. How is he not punt returning to start the year? Bigger reason to win today is to get our guys healthy. Absolutely. I hope Nakobe Dean's okay. I hope so. Let's get on Twitter here and see if there's any comments about Nakobe Dean here that we could see. They always post updates on that kind of shit on Twitter. The beat reporters and stuff. And videos of what may happen. Brooks Kubina just tweeted out that Nakobe Dean is headed to the locker room. Not a good thing. So he's already going to the locker room, not just to the blue tent. That is not a good sign right there. We need a couple good runs to open up the long ball. We just need a couple good plays, period. You do not want Dean out. That is a complete run game changer. The run game's already been bad with him, but it gets worse without him. Dean gets hurt on a strong wind. I would keep Dean sidelined until the fourth quarter. Well, he's already in the locker room, so you might not see him the rest of the game. We'll have to wait and see what happens there with Nakobe Dean. Let me know if you guys see any updates online about him. But yeah, definitely need to figure that situation out there. We're up to 14 likes on the video, guys. If you haven't yet, hit the like button, subscribe button, please. Would appreciate it. It's free to do. Eagles getting the ball back. Well, 2 locker room may mean no more for sure. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they'll say he's questionable. Exactly. Classic, right? He's questionable return. I just want to see a replay of what happened. It's Campbell time. Jihaad Campbell back. Yeah, that's what they always do. Just need to see it. Just one video of it. Nothing. Seeing nothing. Yeah. What was his name? The Bills guy? Literally had to be resuscitated on the field. He's questionable to return to the game. All right, they're showing the replay. I don't know. He didn't really take a big hit, but his one leg planted wrong. That replay of the Nakobe Dean injury, that scares me. Because he didn't take a big hit. But his one leg, I believe it would be his left leg, planted. And then he went down. That's almost borderline a non-contact type injury. And that's scary. All right, Eagles back on offense. Decent field position at the 37-yard line to start. Shotgun, fired, Devontae Smith. Big first down for about 18, 19 yards. There we go. Get it to midfield, basically. That's 10, 13. Yeah, about 18 yards there on first down. Across midfield now. Could be a minor tweak. It could be something big. Was his left knee the one he had hurt? Or left leg? Absolutely. Let's get some. We're getting a touchdown this drive. No doubt about it. Pressure on Hurts. Scrambling out. He's going to run for a first down. Slides down to protect himself. There we go. There we go. Back to back. Big chunk plays for the Eagles offense. That's all that matters. Win. Just win, baby. Just win, Chandler. Look at this. Nowhere to go with the football. Nowhere to go. Scrambles for the first down. No hesitation from Jalen Hurts either, which I love to see. The confidence in just taking off means he's healthy. All right, we're at the 33-yard line now. Empty backfield for the third straight play. Interesting calls offensively speaking. Quick pass to A.J. Brown, and he breaks a tackle and picks up 15, maybe more. 3 straight big plays from the Eagles offense. Is Tanner McKee in for quarterback? Because I don't know. Offense is moving so well. He got his first target. Remember when Michael Vick could slide? Yeah, I know. They used to send him to baseball training camps in February to try to learn, and he couldn't figure it out. Lots of decisiveness on this drive, period, Nooms. Every play. And every play's been shotgun empty formation. Going up top to the end zone. Touchdown. He dropped the touchdown, Devontae. God damn it. I think Jalen Hurts might have overthrown that a touch or underthrown that a touch. I don't know about that. That's like the 5th time this year that Devontae Smith has dropped a ball that he catches every time. Man, maybe we got to trade Devontae Smith. I'm just kidding. Just a joke. Devontae Smith has dropped a bunch of passes. I know. Literally, he just dropped the ball. Literally. Just drops it, and they're flexing like they made some big-ass play. Oh, we finally see a running back in the back. Calling a timeout. Didn't like something there. He does stink, Marcus Mariota. Bench him, because he threw a perfect ball to Devontae Smith, and it was dropped. Clearly. If Tanner McKee was throwing that, Devontae would have caught it, right? What a joke. Devontae's had an off season by his standards. Yep, absolutely. Devontae's dropped quite a bit this year. It hasn't since earlier in the year. But earlier this year, he was dropping balls left and right. Really need to see Saquon Barkley become involved. He's got 1 rush for 0 yards. AJ 1 catch for 15. Devontae 2 for 22. Turf hurts Smitty. I mean, it's possible. It is. Yeah, a lot of guys have dropped passes this year. Devontae's in there, Adam. So, I mean, he's not that hurt. 2nd and 10. We'll get the shotgun handoff here. Nope. Another pass play to AJ. Stiff arm. Gets close to the end zone. All right. AJ with another catch and first down. Look at this. Stops his route. Cuts out. Yeah, 131 Jones flex on that. Getting stiff-armed out of his shoes by A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown's like, yeah, yo, you ain't tackling me, bro. Not a chance. All right, 1st and goal from the 2.5 yard line. The Saquon up the middle. He's going to be stopped just short of the goal line, I think. Even if they rule it a touchdown, I think it gets called back. I think his knee went down. The touchdown on the field right now. Watch this play here. Right there, he's down. Yeah, he's down on the 1 yard line right there. So it's definitely not a touchdown. Yeah, let's do that. I would say no to that in a heartbeat. Yeah, I saw it on the play live in action. I knew that was getting called back. How often do I beat you to the punch, Nooms? I beat you to the punch on that one. No tush push. Give it to Saquon again. Oh, they still haven't overturned this yet. He's definitely going to be down right there. Yeah, not even the 1 yard line. like the 3/4 yard line. Not a touchdown. Fake tush push to Barkley, sure. Do it. Go for it. EJ Jenkins is in there. Tight end. This is going to be a tush push. I think they're trying to set up Frankie Louvu to jump the pile. Oh, they're going to call false start on the Eagles. Damn it. Damn it. Yeah, exactly. False start on the tush push attempt. So now it's going to be 2nd and 5. Yep. Fred Johnson kind of bobbed his butt there a little bit. Although the one guy on the far side was lined up in the neutral zone anyway. But whatever. Clearly someone lined up in the neutral zone on that. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I think they were trying to get Frankie Louvu to jump off. We got our first Tank Bigsby sighting here. Bigsby in on this play here on 2nd and goal. Marshawn. K1. Where's K1? Throws, touchdown, Devontae Smith. Eagles get the first touchdown of the game. Devontae, do a little dance. Beautiful drive. Eagles retake the lead. There we go. It was way too easy. It's not our play this year. Everybody else is liking it, but not us. Look at that move Devontae Smith just put there. Great throw. Just easy pitch, catch. Too easy. Pump man is seething, is sure, for sure. Eagles up 7-3. Yeah. Jalen Hurts so far, 5 of 6, 59 yards and a touchdown. Easy peasy Japanesey right there. Too easy. Was that what that was? That was just a really good move from a really good wide receiver in Devontae Smith as well. Man. Yeah, it was Tanner McKee out there. Jalen Hurts had nothing to do with that drive whatsoever. Tanner McKee was 100% throwing that one there. Easy, easy. Guys, if you're watching, if you haven't yet, hit the like button. We're back up to about 15 people live watching right now. So, guys, hit that like button. We're at 14 likes only on the show so far. Quick release, quick everything. Just a well-done play. That was an interesting offensive drive for the Eagles. Think of it this way. They ran shotgun, empty backfield about 4 times that drive. They basically passed the ball the entire drive outside the run before the touchdown. It's a very interesting drive from the Eagles offense there. Decisive passes from Jalen to AJ and Devontae. The Jalen Hurts scramble for the first down, 14-yard run or whatever it was, very decisive from him on that as well. Batul looking better every week. Weird. Give the guy some time. And he looks good. Interesting. Came up just short of a New York weekend sweep. Frustrating. Yeah. Did they lose to the Rangers today, the Flyers? Is that what you're saying? They were up 4-3 the last I looked. Yes, there's a drop-off. Oh, no. They're still winning the goddamn division, Fox. Don't forget that. No. 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 Yeah, they lost in the shootout. Damn, that sucks. Didn't know that, my man. Did not know that. Shootout loss. Urson finally sucked bad and won. It was definitely Tanner McKay. Definitely Chandler. Where's Pump Man now? Jalen Hurts leads a decisive drive. Nice tackle. Oh, I thought it was a nice tackle by Kylan Granson, but squirted free there. Tampa, I don't know. Maybe. The Kobe Dean hamstring. That's what I thought was a part of it. I don't know if Tampa loses. For Bucs fan that comments on the show, I'm going to root for him or her for the Bucs. Just like I'm going to be rooting for Dakota's Bears tonight. Jihaad Campbell's snap count's going to go up now. Run right up the middle. Big gain, of course. Missed tackles, of course. If you're facing the Eagles, if you do anything but run the football, you're sick. You're crazy. Yeah. 100%. I don't know if Wentz is a creep, but yeah. Yeah. Win this game, and then you can rest them till January, right? I'm rooting for your Bucs tonight, Bucs fan. I am. But a win in the playoffs, finally, a stop at the line of scrimmage by the Eagles' run defense. But a win, I guess, doesn't help getting them fired, right? Bench hurts, man. I know. Exactly. Yep. Yeah, probably. God. Play action. Come on, Coop. Debo trying to stiff arm Coop. Coop's like, yo, do you know who I just dipped my toes in the water with? You ain't stiff arming me. You ain't A.J. Brown. We got 3rd and 9 upcoming here. You might. It's an interesting thought process, Nooms. We'll see what Vic Fangio does. So far, Campbell's been out there every play since the injury. Yeah, absolutely. Get him. There we go. Another sack for Brandon Graham. Forcing a punt. Dude, it could be 3rd and 9. I'm calling a run play every time. How does Brandon Graham have 3 sacks in the last game and a half, last 6 quarters of football? Look at him. He's being held, too. No flag on the hold, but he's being literally held, and he still gets the sack. There you go. Careful not to spike the quarterback there. He doesn't. Maybe Nikki Bella could be our T-Swift. We could have her. Yeah, is that what it is? I don't think so. When you need it most, BG always comes up with the big play. Now stop. In what aspect? First off, wrestler, definitely not. Looks, I don't know, man. I don't know. Tristan, that stratisfaction, man. Cam Newton probably mad BG is 37 and playing over him. Exactly. Heard he was a little bitter that Phillip Rivers got to play and not him. Unbelievable. His leg strength right now is un-effing. It really is. I don't know. I don't know if you're asking or you're predicting it, or maybe I was thinking you were asking for validation of your opinion. To me, it's a no. I've always found Nikki Bella everything. Her whole package completely overrated. Trish greater than any other woman on earth. Ooh, I don't know about that. There's a couple good ones. Right? Saw a new TikTok video from Tiffany Stratton. I was like, oh, man. Oh, man. I can't say that. I don't know if Trish is number 1 of all time. Just right now, you got Tiff. You've got Liv. You've got Liv, man. You got Rhea. You got a lot of lookers out there right now. So I don't know if I can say the best. Brandon Graham is looking like Aaron Donald. He really is. He's really taking to this interior defensive line. When Jalen Carter comes back, he's staying interior for me, mister. Pat McAfee's outfit on College game day was a bit fruity. I have no idea what that even means in the sense of I didn't say it. Trush for the win. Trish, you mean? Kelly Kapowski still in the race. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know. When I was a kid, it was Trish. Haha. I mean, I was a grown-ass man when Trish was around, too. I'm old, Chandler. I wasn't a kid. I've seen some analysts praising Brandon Graham's hands, and they are very good, but his leg drive may be the best of his career. Best of his career right now. He's 37 and just came out of retirement 6 weeks ago. Just think about that. Just think about that statement. Eagles get the ball back. Well, they're punting right now, so we're getting the ball back. Yeah, I'm not using my hall pass on Nikki Bella, that's for sure. I don't want John Cena's sloppy seconds and Cooper Dejean's sloppy thirds. No way. Plus whatever the dancer's name was that she was with. Pass. I pass on Nikki. I do. Now, Coop's a big wrestling fan, too. So maybe that has something to do with it. Fair catch called at the 10. All right. We got 90 yards to go for the next touchdown. Let's take 8 minutes off the clock here. Let's establish some run game here. They're using the pass to set up the run, hopefully. Hell, he might be. You never know. Iowa's a big wrestling state after all. Wouldn't have known that. Never liked Nikki. I don't know. I did like her original finishing move, the rack attack. It's like a backbreaker move. She hurt her neck doing it, though, so she don't use it anymore. Seen them snap it with more than 3 seconds a few times. That was just a bad pass from Jalen Hurts to A.J. Brown. Had him there, just let that ball sail. Yeah, rare. Yeah. Now, it's like she would get you up in a torture rack. I don't know if you know what the torture rack is. Lex Luger used to do it. And then you drop down and you break the back on the shoulders. She fucked her neck up really bad doing it. Google it. Marshawn, the rack attack. Nikki Bella's rack attack. It was a pretty sweet-looking move. Is she? I don't know. I don't like it either. I don't like TMZ drama on my football team. Jalen Hurts scrambling again. He's going to get the first down and steps out. Picks up about 15 on 2nd and 10 there. Anybody else's TV just turned pink for a half a second? Like flash pink and purple? Or was that just my TV? Legit question. My TV just flashed pink and purple on the screen. But my TV's not going. Saquon with a run for 9. Let's keep doing that. That's how you want to run the football. Just my TV went. I definitely saw some pinks and purples flash on my screen there. That would suck. Little pitch to Saquon, and he picks up the first down. Picks about 4 or 5 yards there. Keep moving the ball. Keep moving the ball. Keep ticking the clock down, too. I really think Washington blew their load on that fumble recovery and quick field goal. They should have gone for it on 4th down. Why not? I don't think Washington scores a touchdown this whole game. Changing my prediction already. Another handoff to Saquon up the middle. Picks up about 2, maybe 3 yards there. It's fine. So the last drive was all passes. Now we're just running the ball right at them. I like that. I worked. A lot of them knew who Jordan Burroughs. I don't know who Jordan Burroughs is either, so don't know what that says about me, but I don't know. 2nd and 8, another empty backfield set here from shotgun. This is like the 5th or 6th time the empty backfield set. What a throw and catch to A.J. Brown. Go. Go. First down. That was a man's catch right there. Jalen Hurts just put that where only A.J. could get it. A.J. Brown goes up and grabs that out of the air, snares that out of the air. Let's see this replay. Look at that cut from A.J. Brown. Just snags that. You just got mossed. That's what that is. Picks up a huge first down there. Wow. What a play. I don't know who that is. Back to the ground, Saquon. Back to no gain from Saquon on that run. Keep peppering the run. Keep doing it. Stay committed to the run. This defense will get gassed eventually. To 6 runs for 17 yards now for Saquon. 82 passing yards for Jalen Hurts so far. Look at that stat. Why would you even put that stat up on the screen? 80 or more yards, Eagles are 2-4. They're 7-1 when he scores less yards. That's like a weird stat to put up on the screen. It's begging for engagement and drama. 2nd and 10. Another run to Saquon. He burst it up the middle for a first down. Keep peppering the run. It will work against this team. It's fine. The 0-yard run sets up the 10-yard run. If that was Madden 2000, you would have heard Summerall say, that was a perfect pass. Absolutely, you would have heard that, and I love it. Look at this run. Look at the block. You got Steen up there. You got Devontae Smith. Gotta love that run from Saquon. Probably. Probably, guys. Come on. Have no clue. Did he win a gold medal with a broken freaking neck? Because that's the only Olympic wrestler I ever knew of. 8 plays, 66 yards so far. About 5 minutes ticked off the clock already on this drive. Keep it going. No need to stop here. We got motion. We got a jet sweep to Devontae Smith, and that loses a yard. Damn. Why did I know that was not going to go anywhere? Like, the execution on that play made it as obvious as it was. Watch this replay here. You just know what's happening. Like, there's no deception with the Saquon Barkley going the other way. Grant Calcaterra out there blocking, but the wrong guy. Yeah, it was Jalen. Terrible. Terrible. All right, 2nd and 11. Jalen Hurts lobbing it up. Tried too hard to be, tried to be too fancy with that play. Just fire that to AJ right there. Jalen knows he missed one there. It's 2 bad passes from Jalen. That was just a bad pass. Straight bad pass. Whatever. 11th play of the drive. 3rd and 11. No field goal here. Come on, get the first down. It's a good play. Kick the field goal here. It's fine. It's a good play. I got to see the replay on it, but breaks on the ball. Might have gotten there with his right hand a little early on his back. But that's fine. They're letting him play. A.J. Brown makes one great catch and drops a makeable one, or catchable one. 43-yard field goal attempt from Jake Elliott. And he's still Jakey Missy Elliott right there. Missed field goal from Elliott. I guess it wasn't the long snapper's fault. Charlie Hewlett does not save the day. Laces out. Did his foot slip a little bit there? Maybe. Or did he just pull it? I think he just pulled it. Damn. Are there any kickers out there? Are there any kickers that we could hire? We could sign? It's a good play. Got SWAT. Missy Elliott, man, it's back. Yeah, who's available as a kicker right now? It's Missy Elliott's back. Corporate Pump Man back once the Eagles don't score. That was probably Jalen Hurts' fault too. You know, he did make one bad throw on that drive. So yeah, of course, Pump Man's back. Elliott, Finkel, Einhorn's Finkel. Very frustrating end to that drive right there. Very frustrating drive. He did overthrow AJ, and I said it. I mean, you failed to come around on all the great throws he made earlier. You're not going to give him any compliments. He makes one bad throw, then you're going to pop out, you know? When can we get a new kicker? I don't know. Jake Elliott's the second highest paid kicker in football, I think. We should color commentate an Eagles game together. You could be Phil Summerall, and I'll be Mr. Madden. Done, mister. How far from Coatesville are you? Can you be here by the second half? We did not score. We had a Missy Elliott field goal there. Pulled it. That is funny how pumps show up when bad things happen. Exactly, it is. Last year, the problem was the holder for sure, but I'm not seeing any issues on the kicker. I thought maybe it was just the dirt kicking up when he planted. It looked like his plant foot slipped just a touch at impact, maybe. I'm not sure. I'm always when missed field goals happen, I'm always looking at the laces because of Ace Ventura and Howard Finkel. Not Howard Finkel, or Einhorn and Finkel. And I'm always looking at the plant foot and whether it slips. And it looked like maybe it slipped. Dude, that whole Flyers situation. We will definitely be covering that. On Monday, for sure. Always panting and groveling for validation. Yes, exactly. Sorry, any issue on anything but the kicker right there. Yeah. Mariota going up top. Beat a Dory Jackson deep to get in the... He just had a good full step and a half on a Dory Jackson. Beautiful throw by Mariota right there. Just so you know. But playing off of him. Gets turned. He tries to jab him and misses. And just gets beat. Terry McLaurin's a great wide receiver. I always think, what would Terry McLaurin's career been if he was with a real quarterback his entire career? Nowhere to go on that first down run. Yeah, is that what it is? Is that what it is, mister? Don't waste eggs. Bring those eggs to my house and I'll just cook them, okay? Eggs are expensive, and I eat a lot of eggs. Yeah, Campbell, the run defense has gotten better, oddly. Oddly, it's gotten better since Dean went out. Little quick pass to Debo. Big play. Stiff arm Q. Coop saved. play there. Damn. They're moving the ball. Exactly. Yeah, I don't know what's going on in that play there. That was just a well-executed wide receiver bubble screen, basically. Something we don't execute when we do it. There was a little hand signal. We missed it. Right up the middle. Oh. He's allowed to knock Marcus Epps backwards like that? Of course, he blew it on the Debo play, yeah. He did. He did. Second and 3 from the 4-yard line. Do not have to get into the end zone for a first down. Another handoff running outside. He slips, and he goes down. He gets back almost to the line of scrimmage. A lot of Eagles in the backfield there. Just feels weird saying have a Bazoon Hoot Saturday. It does. I shouted you out earlier, K1, when Tank Bigsby got into the game for the first time. Another ground. Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't you just run the ball? First down and goal on the 1-yard line now for the Washington Commanders. They heard me say that they're not going to score again. And then this happens. All right. I was wrong on Campbell. It was so funny. The fact that you don't even care about Flyers hockey and that you saw that. It's great. Oh, he did not get the first down. He was down right there. Okay. Good job. Replay assist. I don't know. It's been a different play call so far today. A lot of empty backfields. Petula's still trying to find his skin or feel comfortable in his skin. He did almost fumble that for sure. All right. 4th and 1. At least they're going for it this time. Come on, defense. Let's go. Oh, now Washington's challenging them, backing the play up. Can you challenge replay assist? Yeah. A lot of repetitiveness. But I'm looking for the bright spots. Sports, and I've seen bright spots today and last week and even the week before against the Chargers. Now it's putting it together for a full 4 quarters against a real defense. I don't know. How do you have replay assist and then challenge replay assist? Like, I don't understand what's going on, but I don't know. I don't know how that happens. But it is what it is. Whatever, right? Should be a delay of game penalty. It's interesting. They just need to utilize Hurts' mobility more. I mean, he's had several first down runs. I know they weren't design runs, and they did utilize him direct runs last week a few times very successfully and helped set up other things. Eric in the Heezy, yes. Yeah, I don't know. So they ruled a first down on it was third and 4 or 3rd from the 4. They ruled him a first down on the 1-yard line. Replay assist backed up as not a first down, and then Washington challenged the replay assist. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Tula playmaking just seems lackluster and limited, very plain. Look, I get it. And he has not been good this year. Neat sports. It hasn't been. Okay? But it's getting better. I don't know. I don't know. Should stand and take the challenge and delay of game. Yeah. So are we scoring? We didn't score. Washington is on the 1-yard line. Whether it's a first down and goal or a 4th and 1, I don't know. But Washington's got it on the 1-yard line. No, on at our 1-yard line, yeah. So they're 1 yard from scoring a touchdown. I'm waiting for the snacks. Basically a glorified timeout, yeah. And they failed on the challenge. The challenge was not successful from Washington. But you got 1.25 yards to go for a touchdown and 1/4 yard to go for a first down. Naturally, they hand it off and a first down. I don't think they're going to give him a touchdown on this. No. They're going to roll him down at like the half-yard line. It's going to be 1st and goal from the half-yard line for Washington here. Defense is getting marched right down. Dory Jackson got beat for a big pass play. And yeah. The defense, is not having a good drive here. And obviously the run defense is still a problem. It might be a touchdown. No point in challenging another play, right? I don't think they got it on first down. Still ruling him short. Second and goal. Can we stop them 4 straight times here on the goal line? I doubt it, but Jordan Davis with a huge stop there on first down. I like that they highlighted his play there. Gets stopped again. Oh, I guess. I guess they're not going to call that the end of the play there. He gets driven backwards. I don't know how they don't rule that play dead after he gets driven backwards. I guess Washington scored a touchdown here. Just watch this play. He gets smacked by Jordan Davis, driven backwards. Like, he's down there. Everybody stops because they think the play's dead. I know you play to the whistle, but man, the ref's being very generous with that play there. He's literally, they all give up because they think he's down. What about, Nakobe Dean, he's questionable to return. Yeah, challenge every play, yeah. Like, I just don't understand how that play was not ruled dead. Yeah, maybe. Maybe it's time to hang up the pads for the cleats or for the golf clubs, right? Exactly. There was forward progress stopped, though. Like, I don't understand that. Whatever. The Commanders are back up 10-7. Whatever. Why was the clock still running while the refs were trying to figure out if it was a touchdown? Must have knocked 10 seconds off the clock. I didn't even notice that because I was shocked that they didn't rule the play dead. You're saying it was already a touchdown? I wasn't even looking at that, Nooms. I was just looking at how they chose not to rule forward progress stopped. Yeah, I know. Tanner's waiting for his chance. He's licking his lips right now, right? Whatever. I have no doubt in this game right now. Still. We might be losing 10-7. I still got no doubt. No doubt. Anyway, anybody just tuning in now, a whole bunch of people just jumped in the room, hit the like and subscribe button, the share button, please. Would appreciate if you're watching on Twitter. So a lot of people tuning in on Twitter so far today. Head on over to the YouTube page. I'd appreciate it if you subscribe over there. He is watching. He's probably at the game, waiting. Eagles still haven't clinched a playoff spot. Bills in Buffalo next week. They do not have a playoff spot clinched. That is true. But all they got to do is win the game, and they do. And they're going to win the game, mister. Don't lose. No fear. Hashtag no fear, right? Exactly. The Eagles got this. I'm not worried. Yes, the defense really did struggle on that drive. There's no doubt about it. So it is harder to judge the defense with Dean in there or without Dean in there. It is, but you know what? Now you're without Dean and Carter. I get it. Should have been better. They should. I really think that there should have been progress stopped on that touchdown. I do. But you know what? It all got set up by Adoree Jackson getting beat. We've been playing with fire with Adoree Jackson all year. And Adoree Jackson has done better than expected this year. But despite him doing better than expected, he also finally got beat. That is very true. We did not have a 21-0 lead in this game, though. They made some good plays, but give Washington credit for finding the miss. Absolutely. Absolutely. Now here we are. So it's just whoever does bad, you're always on the other guy. I think I figured who Pump Man is now. All right, we got 3 minutes and 40 seconds left to score before halftime here. What is Will Shipley doing? What is Will Shipley doing? Where's Rick to tell me how Will Shipley's this great running back, the future of the Eagles run game? The dude can't kick return worth shit. Should go down right there, but he can't. Rick comes like, fuck. What is Will Shipley doing? He didn't, but he tried to kneel down, but fell over kneeling down, so couldn't kneel down, so had to run it out. He got stopped behind the 20. Idiot. Love the confidence in it, Pump Man. Yeah, he tried to put the brakes on the wrong time. Saquon up the middle for 5-6 yards. I think that's what he thought as well. I agree. In high school, I was in a rap group, and my rap name was Mr. Sandman. Our first song was called No Fear. I brought up No Fear because wasn't there, a clothing line back in like the early 90s called No Fear? Brought that up last week or something like that. Now, it wasn't a turnover this time, but yeah. First down. So it's not a 3 and out, just so Pump Man knows. Another completion to A.J. Brown for a first down. I never said he was good. Other people on the show always told me he was good. Because they always love the backups. Who's the other option to return kicks this game, though? Obviously, Britton Covey's back there. Tank Bigsby can't do it. We saw that earlier this year. Can Epps return kicks? Maybe. Maybe Sidney Brown. I don't know. Look at Dotson. Not one player on the Washington defense moved with him going in motion. Barkley for 7 up the middle. Uh-oh. Watch out. Eagles' run game is getting some momentum. No meat on the bone. That's right. Right down the field and score. Well, Gibson ain't on the team anymore, so it ain't Gibson. Gibson was cut like 3 weeks ago. What do I wear? And I don't like Diddy at all. Never did, even before the documentary got watched or before he got arrested. 2-minute warning here. Yeah, they probably should have. They could probably gotten one more play, caught Washington off guard there. Giving us the run in exchange for seconds. I don't wish for people to get hurt, but I don't like Louisville. Who does? Nobody does. I really don't. Barkley's up to 40 yards on 9 carries. That's not bad. He was 6 of 17 to start. Now he's 9 of 40. Just looking at the box score real quick here. At halftime, I'm going to run upstairs. But after that, we'll be back for the second half here for sure. Would love to see one more. Let them score before halftime here. That would be great. The news is that the Phillies suck and don't know what they're doing. Normally wouldn't care. Washington gets the ball to start the half, but without Dean, yes, he means that much. So that's a huge amount of pressure you're saying there on him. But yeah, I get it. And I agree. The big ones, no. Bregman's still available. Tucker's still available. Bellinger's available. Schwarber obviously signed with the Phillies. JT Realmuto is close to signing, but not. Phillies trade of Matt Strahm was stupid. We'll cover that on Monday as well. Got lots to talk about on Monday, especially without Carter. Yeah. That's why we got to score here. I don't know how to describe what the Netflix documentary pointed Diddy at for Biggie, for Tupac, for a lot of things. I mean, I always knew Diddy was a scumbag, but man, it really made him look really bad. They traded him yesterday. I did a breaking video yesterday when they did it for a guy that's nothing special, for a guy that's pitched like 37 games in majors. They basically salary dumped Matt Strahm. I don't know. I haven't seen him tonight. Good or bad. Reed Blankenship. If I was a special teams coach, I'd bring both Elliott and Shipley in my office and cuss them out. Look, Rams just fired their defensive coordinator. Michael Clay's not a good coach. I've tried to tell you all that for years now. Blitz is coming. Blitz is picked up. Hurts flush from the pocket. First down catch by A.J. Brown. Keeps the clock moving. All right. There's a chance. Maybe they're trying to free up money to sign one of the big free agents and letting Strahm go to save money. And then you save money by letting go of JT, and then maybe you trade Bohm. Maybe they do find a way to get Bregman or Cody Bellinger. Pressure coming. Hurts has got to step up. He slides down, only picks up 3 or 4. Good job not taking a big hit there. Got 2nd and 7 upcoming here. Still a minute and change left here in the first half. Slightly up tempo here. I like how they got the field goal line at the 43. Thinking Jake Elliott can make it from 61 after he missed from 43. Hurts to A.J. Brown, another first down. Just under a minute left. Keep moving it, because I don't trust Jakey Missy Elliott out there. Look at that slant. Look at the play design. Not really a pick, but a pick by Dallas Goedert. It's a good, well-designed pass concept there. Very simple. Hurts with another throw to A.J. Brown. Picks up 7, gets out of bounds. They traded Strahm to help sign JT. I don't know about that. Maybe they had to up the money to JT. I will not blame Jalen Hurts for that missed field goal. Of course not. Yes, Brown and Hurts are on the same page. Dallas Goedert doesn't have a catch yet today. Does Dallas Goedert have a target? No, only A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith have been targeted. All 15 passes so far. Did I just predict the Dallas Goedert catch here? No, he's got double covered over the middle. Jalen Hurts fumbles, but he picks it up. And he gets sacked on the play. That's a huge loss on that play there. Jalen Hurts gets sacked on 2nd down. We got 3rd and long. We're not in field goal position. Yeah. Got to protect the ball better. You're lucky you're able to pick that up. That was a tough one there. We dodged a bullet, but yet again, now we got his 3rd and super long. Set up for the coward. They're not going to coward draw here. They can't be coward drawing here at this point. You got A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith playing really good right now. You tell one of them to go make a play downfield. $25 seconds. It's only 3rd and 8. Felt like he lost more yards than that on that play. Not bad. It just got knocked out of his hand, but it bounced right back to him, so he picked it up. And then he got sacked on it. Jakey Elliott lining up to work on a field goal. Long 61. Can't say I'm confident in him, though. So 3rd and 8. You still got one timeout left. The whole field's open here. Quick pass to A.J. Brown. Does not get the first down. Playing conservative for the field goal here. 4th down. A very long field goal upcoming here. Washington used a timeout. Okay. Got about a 58-yard field goal attempt coming up here. 59, something like that. 58, 59 yards upcoming here. Yeah, I mean, they basically played conservative there. We might be saying that if he misses a 58-yarder here. 4th and 4. 18 seconds left in the half. The sack really hurt them. They're not going for the field goal here on 4th and 4. Jalen Hurts and company are still out there on the field. They do have a timeout in their bag still here. They are not trusting Jake Elliott from 58 yards. Would you? That's a tough one, man. I don't even know if it's 58 yards. I'm assuming it's a ballpark. That would have been about 57. They're on the 39, 49, 59. It would have been about a 57-yard field goal from here. Yeah, they were just trying to get them to jump off sides. Now they burned their timeout, the Eagles. So now here comes Jake Elliott. Nah, they were basically trying to get him off sides to pick up 5 yards. Discipline from the Commanders for that. Now they just tried to get him a little closer. He's checking his feet, his footing there. Having to kick on the paint is not easy. 58-yard, 57-yard field goal attempt upcoming here. Just tried to get an extra 5 yards. That's all it was. All right, Jakey. 4 of 7 over 50 yards this year. Can he make it 5 of 8? It's long enough, and he curls it out. Missed field goal. Numero dos from Jake Elliott. God damn it. I can't believe Jake. Oh, there's a flag. Hold on. Offsides defense. Eagles get the ball back. It's 1st down. You have no timeouts. Do you just re-kick it? Or do you try to run a play? You're funny. Pump man, you are. It looks like they're going to re-kick it. He's been inconsistent last couple of years. Dagger kick up coming here. So instead of 57, it'll be 52. No, they put Hurts back out there. You know, better get out of bounds. Better get out of bounds here. I don't like them going for this play here. Just tried to get something deep downfield. All right, now they got to kick the field goal here. 9 seconds left. You got to kick it, right? They were trying something. It didn't work, though. All right, now Jake Elliott now from 52 yards. And he missed again! I know he's only 0 for 2, but he's really 0 for 3. What are we going to do with Missy Elliott here? Like, holds good, snaps good. He's just pulling every kick. Maybe we need to start lining him up a little further over. Every kick is missed the same way. He did miss again. I love how you're not a Cowboys fan, according to you, but you're so happy with the Eagles losing a football game. Yeah, we did get 3 misses in a row. Can't depend on Elliott. They're just going to have to start scoring touchdowns. That's all there is to it. I can't believe what just happened there. Like, seriously. Maybe that's the problem. Dang is right. What a joke. Made no adjustment on any of those kicks. Is there adjustment you can make as a kicker? I don't know. Like, I don't know, K1. It's pretty bad. I did not predict trailing at halftime, 10-7, and they get the ball back. Is he kicking on the left side of the ball? I don't know. It don't look good. That's all I know. I don't think he was. I think the guy at the bottom of the screen, Chandler, was offsides. I think the refs just called the wrong number. Yeah, I mean, seriously, Adam. Seriously. Anyway, it's halftime. Eagles are down 10-7, but Jalen Hurts is 12-17, 112 yards, a touchdown, 108 quarterback rating. Jalen Hurts is looking great. Saquon Barkley, 9 of 40, rushing for 4.4. Jalen Hurts, 4 of 36, rushing for a 9-yard carry average. A.J. Brown, 8 of 86. Devontae Smith, 4 of 26. Only 2 Eagles with even targets. Shipley has a fumble. Yeah. Only 1 sack from Brandon Graham so far. Yeah. Check Missy's bank account. He was the exact same spot all 3 tries. Uh-oh. Is that what you're saying? I don't know if you can, but you can definitely not kick any more field goals. Thinking of Nigel. Did he have some bets with some bookies that paid him, waiting for Brady Man to pull it away and then break his leg or shoulder? It's not easy to kick a field goal. I know that. They're not athletes, but it's a tough job. Guys, I'm going to run upstairs, refresh my beer, check on snacks for the second half, and I will be back down with second half coverage in about 5 minutes, guys. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Like, share, subscribe. Refill your drinks. We'll get right back at this shortly. Oh. All right, I'm back. Let's catch up on comments here real quick. What do we got here? It's not easy to miss the same kick 3 times. It's not. Special teams at halftime. It's a problem. What's up, War Fighter? How you doing today? Why are we playing out of the shotgun when stats have proven we were more efficient? We did. I actually liked the fact that they ran so many shotgun empty snaps. It was just different. Empty backfield, I mean. If I was a teammate, I would have to slap Elliott. Yeah. Not only the offensive play calling flat, Elliott is adding to it. Just special teams, period, is messing it up. But it's all the quarterback. It's obviously all the quarterback. Shotgun is a bit of a head scratcher, but they may see something they like. Most of those shotgun empty backfields actually went pretty well. I do too, so badly. Jake Elliott, the coach, wants a word with you in his office. Bring your playbook. Yeah. Bring your playbook. Yeah. He just won't stop at all. Eagles offense under Nick has trend of being anemic. Why is that? Hurts sailing a throw to open AJ. There was one really bad throw there for sure. That is for sure. Is it still a game in the fourth? You may need. Yeah. Eagles coaching not utilizing Hurts' mobility and playmaking abilities enough. On this Eagles team on offense is a jerk. Jerk off. Eagles playing on offense and Jake to lose the game. Yeah, I don't know. Eagles playing scared, maybe? Eagles playing with pressure, maybe? I don't know. I don't know what the situation is. I don't understand what's going on in this game so far. I really don't. But what I do know is there's 21 votes on the poll question and only 19 likes. So, guys, hit the like button, subscribe button, share button. No new subscribers, but 19 likes on the video. Not good enough. Guys, second half is almost here and almost underway. Wife's bringing down real snacks in a little bit, so my bag of bugles can go away. Eagles keep running the same 8-yard slant with AJ, very predictable. That's true, okay? Every time I see Tom Brady, I think he's cheating somehow, and he doesn't even play football anymore. Yeah. Turnovers and missed field goals, 23-point swing. There's a lot of swings. The fumble on the opening kickoff is a 3-point swing. It's been an ugly game. But yet I kind of feel like from what I watched, we're clearly the better team at this point. We got more time of possession. We're winning the turnover battle. No, I mean, we're losing the turnover battle. My bad. Winning time of possession. Winning the penalty game. Got more passing yards, more rushing yards. Everything screams we should be winning this game. Yeah, the watch parties are more for fun. This actually might be the last watch party for the next couple of weeks. Next week's Bills game, my father-in-law's birthday. So I think we'll probably be doing something there. And then the following week, I'll be in Florida for vacation. So I don't know if we'll be getting the game on TV to be able to do a watch party for it. We'll have to wait and see. Plus, it's the day before we come home from vacation. So we'll have to wait and see on that one. But if this is the last watch party for the regular season, don't worry. It'll be back for the playoffs. No doubt about it. Eagles have been actually pretty good lately in first half. We got a big game tonight at 8-something. Bears-Packers. I'm rooting for the Packers, or the Bears for my man Dakota. Getting tired of rooting for a team that plays counterproductive. It should be 21-3 Eagles. All that football field and no scheme for other players but AJ and Smitty. Yeah, how does Dallas Goedert not even have a target? Now we're going to Orlando. Sucks, but we are. Couldn't convince anybody about Clearwater. I'll be in Orlando for New Year's, 28th or 29th through like the 4th or 5th. I don't even know. It's a Monday to a Monday around New Year's. That Monday 4:30 leaving to go to the airport is really going to suck. 4:30 a.m., that is. Who books a 6:30 a.m. flight out on vacation day? Like, talk about early flights. Damn my sister for doing that. Conservative football. I don't know. Is it conservative? Is it sloppy? I'm not really sure the right adjective to describe the first half. Let's put it to, I'm not sure what it is. Yeah, I'm not really an Orlando fan. Orlando Airport sucks. I don't go to Disney World. Never will. I don't know. I would rather go to St. Pete or Clearwater. Rather go to Miami or Fort Lauderdale if you got to go to Florida. Rather go to Mexico, but whatever. It's all good. It's family time, right? That's all that matters. Second half's about to kick off here. This is not as quick of a game as last week, which was played in 2.5 hours. We're already at the hour 40 mark here. Game's taking a lot longer than last week. Plenty of bright spots, in my opinion. Technically, he missed 2, but theoretically, he missed 3. And I think they stopped the Commanders on the touchdown run. I really do. But they didn't roll a forward progress or stoppage there. Don't worry, I got the camera turned around so you're on screen. Thank you. Oh, we got a plate here. We got a plate of goodness here. Let's put the note stuff there. Let's get the phone out of the way. We got onion rings. We got boneless wings. We got breaded pickles and homemade barbecue sauce. Boom. The snacks are ready to go. If Mariota would have used his legs in the first half, Eagles would be down more. Yeah, they would just stuck to the run game, period, we'd be down more. I mean, they've thrown the ball 10 times to 16 rushes, but I feel like they didn't even run the ball. I feel like they ran the ball a lot less than that. I really do. Yeah, she came up big with some good cookings, basically putting food in an oven, but whatever. It's all good. I appreciate her for it. Well, hot. Like way hot. Must have just literally come out of the oven. God damn, that hurt. All right, they're lining up to kick the second half ball off here. Let's see what the second half brings us. Hopefully, better football. Jake Elliott was not cut at halftime. If you're wondering. Here comes a kick return. They didn't fumble the ball. I mean, we're still 9-5. Still winning the football. We're still winning. We're still in the playoffs, in theory. It might be time, Bachna. Might be time. Missy Elliott, man's living up to his name today, for sure. Nakobe Dean is not back out there for the second half. Play action, steps up to throw, Mariota. Did he catch that? He was not down if he did catch that. Just let everybody just keep running. Big first play of the second half there. Did he catch that? That is a great effort to catch that football right there. Great effort to catch that ball. Not even one of their top wide receivers. Mariota gets flushed, and he throws it away. Second down upcoming. Who's the Commanders' backup quarterback? Mariota looked a little banged up on the sideline there. I think it was a clean catch. I don't know if he was down there or not. That's why they rushed the next play, but Yeah, they're almost taking it like we assumed they were winning this game, right, Jonathan? We assumed this was a cakewalk. They were packing in. Told y'all Washington is dangerous because they got nothing to lose. Eagles are playing nice defense there by Q. 3rd down and 10 upcoming there. They're almost playing like they thought Washington would want. No, nothing special there. Maybe they took this game too lightly. Maybe they're looking ahead to next week or the playoffs already. Yeah, Q Bay. Domination right there from Q. Got a little wide 9 line up here on 3rd and 10. Sack him. How did he get away? And what's the penalty flag? Mariota down on a knee. Who's their backup quarterback now? Fourth down on the hold. We do need to get under center a little bit more. Yeah, keep him off the left hash for sure. Mariota bouncing around. Saying O is doing well, D doing well. It's special teams. Yeah. Well, the missed field goals hurts. Hurts that. Burks is the guy. Is that who that is? Traylon Burks? I didn't even realize that. Didn't even realize that. I can't hear what they're saying on the TV with the headset on, so keep him off the field, but we just don't do 4th down now. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. Now we get the ball back. Good stop on defense. Josh Johnson is their backup now. Wow. And that's not sarcasm, 19 teams. He legit has played for like half the NFL rosters out there. So, yeah, it's not a stretch at all. He's their backup. Oh, man. Taking over. We're taking over on this drive. It does feel like they're playing like this is a trap game. That's how they're playing. Man, Josh Johnson, he could totally whoop our ass. As unprepared. All right, well, the offense better wake its asses up this second half. Not let this be a close game. That it is. March right down the field and score. Hand that ball to Saquon. Over and over again. Maybe get Dallas Goedert involved. I already went over what I'm eating, TMC. Did you dip away for a minute when I went over the platter that my wife brought me down? Oh. Did you miss me describe all this great eats? Because no, I'm not doing it again. You just got to guess. Your loss, not mine. Josh Johnson's warming up on the sideline. He might be coming out. It's actually only his 9th team in his career. I'm actually kind of shocked by that. How's he been in the league for as long as he has? Man. I think he tweaked something in that knee. And he almost gave him a concussion putting the 10 up. Under center like we want it. We got a fullback out there too. Handoff up the middle. Barkley for 4 or 5. First play. Nice. We got a punt, a touchdown. Look at that. Punt, touchdown, missed field goal, missed field goal. Both those missed field goal drives put up big yards. Damn. He might be better than Mariota. I don't know. Also, somebody with nothing to lose. Play action. Hurts swings it out to Devontae. First down. Yo, throw a flag. Dude, number 3 just smacked Devontae in the back of the head. And they didn't call nothing there? Again, double standard. %100 Devontae just got smacked in the back of the head. Maybe I'm overreacting a little bit to it, but come on. Play action. There's Dallas Goedert's first catch. Goes for 8 yards. Again, moving the football. As long as we don't miss field goals, just get touchdowns instead. Look at that. Dotson getting. So you got Goddard and Dotson catching passes this drive. There we go. Do a go route. Maybe they're setting it up. Maybe that's what they're trying to do. Set it up. Another play action. What a catch by Devontae there. What a catch for him. Not dropping that one. Man. Yeah, he's got some hands when he's not dropping balls in the end zone. Yeah, I don't know. Mariota's going back to the locker room, so it is the Josh Johnson show for now. Second and 2. Hand off to Saquon. Gets the first down and more. There we go. Eagles still moving the ball. I'll take it. Any way I can get it here. (10-7). Eagles are driving. They're losing 10-7, by the way. Throw that away, Hurts. Throw it away. Got to throw that away. 10-7, but we are driving right now. We got some momentum here. Despite you asking, and as soon as you asked, there's an incomplete pass, but whatever. Come on, Saquon, or Eagles. Keep this drive moving. Kevin Patullo. This play is taking a long time to get in. 12 seconds, and they're just breaking huddle. Got to be quicker getting out of huddle. Look, take Bigsby, split out wide. Oh, you got 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Jalen Hurts on the keeper. Gets smothered. There's a miscommunication because Bigsby was late for the RPO there. Or the read option there. Poor design. Poor execution. Bigsby's trying to come in for the run. He's late. Bad blocking by Jordan Mailata on that play. Whiffing on the block. Again, but why is the play getting called in so late? Probably on Kevin Patullo there. Yeah. Heard that, Nooms. A swing pass out to Will Shipley. Tackled in the open field. We got 4th down upcoming here. What is that play called? And Will Shipley out of the backfield on 3rd and 10. Like, really? Yeah, you can't kick a field goal here. Guys missed 3 kicks today. You can't kick a field goal here. You got 4th and 6 here. This would have been a 38, 40, 58. Would have been a 56-yard field goal. You got to go for it. 4th and 7, actually. Hurts all day to throw. Going up top to the end zone. Nope, that's not going to be an interception. He's going to be out of bounds. I think they're going to rule that out. Actually, it's better off if that's intercepted, to be honest with you. Better off if that's intercepted. Washington doesn't want it. Uh-oh, there's a flag on the play, too. Bailed out by the penalty. Yep, illegal contact right there. I don't think it was an interception anyway. You got a stop and go route there, and he tried to get it. Good job. Nice attempt. Yeah, it wasn't an interception anyway. I missed all your comments there. Hey, we got a 1st down. That's all that matters, guys. I see all your comments. I just got to catch up. 1st down, handoff to Saquon. Nowhere to go. Yeah, I mean, we got saved by a flag. I mean, it was a good flag, but yeah, they should have punted it probably. They are running the ball very effectively, and East. Better off. It was better. It would have been better off as an interception, but flag saved us. Pick would have been better, but it wasn't an interception anyway. 2nd and 10. Back under center on 2nd and 10. Run a little play action here. Looked like a run play action. Hurts to Dallas Goedert. Nice move, picks up 9 yards on 2nd down. So we got 3rd and 1 upcoming here. See, that play action under center actually works. Go figure. I would run the ball 100%. They do, and guess what? Good stuff happens. No tush push. Barkley with the run for the 1st down. Yeah. I wasn't actually even looking to play. I just saw Barkley falling across the 1st down line. All right. 1st and 10 from the 22. Devontae in motion again. Hand off to Saquon up the middle. Picks up 2 and then gets drilled backwards for 3. He took a hit on that play. It's been a very nice break for the Eagles defense. 100%. And we got 3rd and long upcoming here. They're not giving them any yards on that play. 3rd long, touchdown incoming, sure. It's pretty predictable what we're doing. Even when we run a good play, it's predictable. Got to go somewhere else other than Dotson there, but there's nowhere else to go with that football. I guess forward progress gives them a yard, maybe. They did give him a yard on that play, actually. Yeah, they better run a play to the right side so we don't have a missed field goal from that side. Jalen scrambling, throwing to the end zone. Incomplete. They're throwing a flag in the end zone. Getting bailed out by the flags this drive. Refs went from allowing them to play to ticky-tacky, but that's fine. I'm fine for it. I'm fine with it. We still haven't called the flag. All right. All right. Better be getting a touchdown here on this drive. First and goal from the 1. I don't even want to tush push. Just hand the ball off to Saquon Barkley out of under center, jumbo package, 4 straight plays till you score. No, I'm not saying that guy's name. Run the Philly shove again, yeah? Nope, they're going tush push, which I hate the idea of the tush push here. Don't think they got it on first down. Did not get it on the first try. Are they really going to try to run it 4 times? Yeah, you could fake the tush push. I'm just handing it off to Saquon Barkley. But they're not going to. They're going to tush push it 4 straight plays here. Best thing that would happen is back it up for 5 yards. All right, back them up 5 yards. 2nd and 6 now. I prefer that. Yeah, I mean, that was just like I'm just going to throw the flag. I'm sure it'll be a false start there. He's not getting any push, that's for sure. Have we done a bootleg in ages? I don't even know if I've ever seen Jalen Hurts Jonathan ever do a bootleg. They don't got to ban the play because we can't run the play anymore. I feel better about our chances now. I was going to say a quarterback draw here would be great, but the defense doesn't allow that. Saquon up the middle, stop. So it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 4. Everybody's been stopping it this year. We're only completing it at like a 60% clip this year. No, they don't know how to score an easy touchdown, Jonathan. You are not wrong. That's fine. I'll take that too. 3rd and goal. This drive has taken 10 minutes plus off the clock, which is good. But you got to score. You got to get a touchdown here, right? Now, it's been a 10-minute drive already, and we still haven't scored yet. But at least we still got the ball. Hurts scrambles. There's a flag on the play. It's a touchdown, but it's probably getting called back. Believe there's a hold. Jalen knew it, too. We haven't scored yet. We're going backwards now. Let's see it on the replay. Yep, that's a hold. Arm wrapped around the neck. Always will get called. Massively bad. Fred Flintstone Johnson, yeah. He wrapped his arm around his neck. It's a flag every time. I mean, let's get a touchdown instead, but can you trust Jake Elliott from 25, 30, 15, 25? From 33 yards? Can you trust him from 33 yards if they don't advance the ball here? I don't know. Hurts. Steps up. Throws. Touchdown! Boom! Hurts to Goddard. Touchdown, baby! Look at that throw. Stepping up in the pocket, under pressure. Boom. Look at this. Look at this. Just throw it to where it... That wasn't even a clean throw. That ball get tipped or something? That just ball fluttered. It was not even a good throw. I mean, it was a great throw, but not a straight throw. God damn. 14-10. Eagles are up. You called it. You did say to clear out to Dallas Goedert. And guess what? It worked. What's that, tutty number 10 for him this year? From the 1-inch yard to the 15 to the end zone. Just like that, right? Yeah, only Hurts could place that pass that perfectly, right? Yeah, still time to flag something, right? Yeah. About damn time, my goodness. Touchdown for the sluggish Eagles. Hey, touchdown's a touchdown, right? I like when Hurts moves around the pocket instead of staying so stationary. Everybody wants him to be stationary, though. And I don't get that. We did make the extra point, 14-10. Let's look at these Jalen Hurts numbers. Now, after that drive, he's 20 of 26, 170 yards, 2 tutties. He's also got 36 rushing yards. Saquon's up to 56 rushing yards. Dallas Goedert's up to 3 catches and a tutty now. Look at those numbers. Spreading the ball around. Interesting. Not even a tight spiral, not impressed. I was just waiting for that. I knew that was coming from you, pump man. I mean, I did call out the not perfect pass, but, you know, whatever. That was a Duck Hurts through. He must have small hands. Actually, I think he does have small hands. Yeah, you called the play. Here's what it is. He threw a wobbler or did he throw a touchdown? Does it matter if it wobbles or not as long as it's a perfectly placed throw that results in a touchdown? What matters more? Clearly, it's Tanner time now. 2026 with 2 tutties and 170 yards passing in the third quarter. Clearly time to bench your MVP quarterback. Clearly. He's just jealous, okay? It's all about getting it where the receiver can catch it and no one else can. Because people want Hurts to be a traditional pocket quarterback. They want the same thing about McNabb. Same thing. You just throw it to the direction. Guys, yeah, okay, cool, man. You see it your way, man. Yeah, it's got to be pretty, like, you know, perfect. Nice throw there, Jalen. Just ignore the coaches and call your own plays. The play calling has not been great. I won't lie tonight. Still leaving a little bit to be desired. We're up to 16 people again watching. Guys, if you haven't yet, hit the like button, the subscribe button, the share button. Look at that. Replay on that. Gotta love it. They've run a lot of plays that have not been pick plays, but a lot of plays where routes have freed up other players on this in this game so far. So not pick plays, but indirectly are kind of working like pick plays, if that makes sense. Dotson opened up Dallas Goedert on that play. Nice special teams tackle there. Who was that? Will Shipley trying to make up for it. Plenty of quarterbacks wouldn't have to step up and throw it. He was about to get creamed. Absolutely. Paused. Exactly. But is this another burner account for Mitchie Poo and I didn't know it? Josh Johnson coming out. Definitely has a confidence issue, for sure. I know. Stafford threw for 457 yards and 3 tutties, but lost because wins don't matter in sports anymore. All right, let's see what the defense can. We need a shutdown inning from the defense here. Pitch play, nowhere to go. About time the Eagles defense made a stop. Jordan Davis, Byron Young, Campbell in there. I can't hear what they're saying. Did they say what's wrong with Mariota? His knee, maybe? They haven't ruled him out yet, have they? Just curious. Is the chance for the Commanders to lose for draft position? Play action pass. Get him. Could that be considered grounding? Are they calling that a fumble? I think Josh Johnson threw that pass. Yeah. Was there a receiver in the area? He threw it right in it. I think it hit his offensive lineman, which would be an eligible receiver. Yeah, I think that's got to be a flag. You can't throw it and hit your offensive lineman like that, can you? Doesn't that have to be grounding there? I almost am positive that that's a penalty right there. Almost positive that that should be a penalty there. I think they're getting away with one there. I guess they're not going to call a penalty on it. It's got to be, right? Wow, what a catch. And he won't go down. Who's hurt? Michael Carter's out there on that play on 3rd and 9. Were they running dime or something like that? Haven't seen Michael Carter out there much. That was tight coverage. It was just a great catch. Reed Blankenship with a missed tackle. What's Michael Carter doing out there? Is somebody hurt, or they just benched Adoree Jackson? Yeah. Damn Debo, right? I don't know who the tight ends are, the draft people yet are. I mean, it wouldn't be shocking, would it, Chandler? Like, it really wouldn't be, because that happens all the time. For sure. I forgot Austin Eckler was still on this team this year at the start of it. Totally forgot about that. All right, we're up to 21 likes. Still no new subscribers today. Let's have Sam Howell time? Yeah, that's right. Sure. Be better than Tanner time, right? 1st and 15. I want to know why Michael Carter's out there. Because that would have to be an injury, wouldn't it? I don't think he's out there again, though. Q was. I did call it. That he was going to have a big, big pick this week. Having Josh Johnson throwing the ball now definitely gives you that chance now. Everybody's out there. I think it must have just been for us. But maybe they ran dime on that play. Handoff on 2nd and 15. Nice tackle by Reed Blankenship in the open field there. You want it, Reed, Nooms? You got Reed on that play. Nice tackle by Reed Blankenship. Blank did make a play. He needs to get one. Defense is not sucking. Gave up one big play, which was just actually a really great catch. Nothing else. But otherwise, they're playing good. Let's get a BG batted ball that gets a pick 6 to Q. Third and 14 upcoming, Marshawn. Drops back. Brandon Graham is being straight held. There's a pick. It's not a pick 6. Cooper Dejean with the interception. Nikki Bella's going to be one happy Bella twin tonight. Flash to Nikki Bella in the crowd. Oh, they flashed to the Grinch. Is that Nikki Bella? There we go. Q. Josh Johnson is so bad. Josh Johnson didn't want anything to do with getting hit on that play. Wow. That's right. Yeah, exactly. Nikki Bella, yeah, your boy. She's a happy girl tonight, right? Big sack. Nope, it was a coop. Coop. Yeah, we absolutely, Jonathan, I don't want points. I want a touchdown, okay? You get the turnover, you get the touchdown. Let's just end this now. A touchdown would put us up, what, 21-10? Let's go. Let's dagger this thing right now, right away. Cringe is greater than Nikki. Yeah, maybe. What an awful throw. Yeah, he didn't want anything to do with getting hit on that. Yeah, I don't know what he was doing. I don't think anybody was a free safety. I think they were just understanding the situation that who the quarterback was, for sure. Nikki about to do the rack attack on Coop tonight. That's right. You know what he should have done? Cooper should have gotten up and done the Nikki Bella when she comes out on stage and does that little dance and shake her ass. That should have been Cooper Dejean's interception celebration there. Cooper going to dagger Nikki tonight. Joe Johnson at quarterback makes Vic Fangio's job easier. It should. Vic Fangio's like, yo, I'm done. He's looking at Clint Hurt or Christian Parker like, yo, you can call the second half. 5-0 Sixers. Are we watching Sixers too? Do I gotta? I mean, we can flip back and forth. Dallas Mavericks, Philadelphia 76ers. I gotta talk basketball. Youth basketball later, maybe tomorrow or Monday. My poor nephew Connor, man. If you're watching, Connor, great game today. Sorry you guys lost, but man, Connor had a hell of a basketball game and a losing effort today over at Bancroft Elementary. Oh, there's just a zone defense there. Zone defense from the Eagles secondary, Nooms. Yeah, zone. Sorry, I'm watching the screen, not the comments. Yeah, let Dotson get a big play against his former team. Okay, I can accept that. You know what I need? I need that Eagles hoodie that Clint Hurt's wearing. It says "Inspire Change." Might have to look that up after the game. Hurts tried to get away from that sack. Saquon Barkley just blew that blitz pickup. I'm glad Jalen, I think he thought about flicking that off to Saquon there. Glad he didn't. Saquon just mitzed, and so did Landon Dickerson big time. It's a tough one right there. Tough sack there. He's playing well all year for a bad team. Most people are packing it in, and he's not. The good guys, yes, we are in Eagles or Commanders territory. End of the third quarter, fourth quarter after the commercial break. She's going to Alabama slam a hit tonight. Yeah, I don't know about that. He might slam a her tonight, maybe. Wake up Hurts should have seen the linebacker moving pre-snap. Maybe he thought his offensive line and his running back would have blitz pickup coverage there. Maybe that's what it is. Saquon was a little late and then whiffed. Maybe that. Oh, she's sending rack attack picks right now. She doesn't need to slide in his DMs anymore. He has his legs back, but not his burst. It was just a poorly blocked play, period. Plain and simple. Poor execution. Actually, the best part of that play was Jalen not trying to do something stupid. Like, I kept thinking he was going to flick it off to Saquon there, and he didn't. So at least he did something right there on that play. He's been sacked twice now tonight. We only got one sack tonight. Ugh. Their run game has really disappeared, Washington. They're not even down that much. Equal amount of passes to runs. They got their running attack down to 3.1 yards per carry. That's interesting. I really need the Eagles to run the ball a little bit more. I need Saquon to get 80 yards at least for my small parlay, 120 for my big parlay. Now that I can disagree with. Tanner McKee might be better than Josh Johnson. Maybe. Just win. That's all. And then we can rest all these other guys, right? Expect 21-10 Eagles on this possession. I hope so. I don't know. Depends the situation. Is it on the left hash mark or the right? Now, if the Eagles go up 21-10, then I don't mind trying to kick a field goal. Man, hiccups, man. Best way to stop hiccups is drink a beer, right? So Mariota's got a busted finger, too. Got it. I don't even know what I'm going to do tomorrow if we win. I might just sit on my couch and do nothing all day. What about DoorDash? I don't know. Let's just make it nice, easy, chill Sunday and not leave my couch. We got 2nd and 12 to A.J. Brown. Picks up most of it, so we got 3rd and short. Dude, I think Frankie Louvu just got taken out by his teammate. It does have to hurt your feelings not to get. I think he knows the situation, though. I think Jake Elliott knows he's struggling. He's probably relieved not to get a chance to kick that field goal. Win and then sit on the couch all day tomorrow. I need to sleep past like 8 o'clock for a day. My goal would be to stay in bed till like 9 or 10 tomorrow. 3rd and 2. Blitz is coming. Hurts scrambles away. Can he get to the first down? He does get the first down, Jalen. Gets out of bounds, does not take a hit. There we go, Jalen. Picked up that blitz and got free. Yeah, exactly. Right now, I got boneless wings. I had some onion rings and some breaded pickles, too. We might have taken a couple of the appetizers from the pizza shop before we left. Some stuff in the freezer. Just some appetizers. A little snacky poo. I wonder. Very methodical today, for sure. There's nothing wrong with being methodical. Saquon gets bent backwards. Saquon's lucky he didn't get hurt on that rush for 0 yards. Look, it is what it is. Yeah, chicken nuggets, but I'm a huge boneless wing guy. They are like chicken nuggets, though. It's no different. Saquon's real lucky he didn't get hurt on that play. Might not get this playoff. Right? They just barely do. Got a nice pass to Dotson. What's this, 2 or 3 catches for Dotson today already? I don't know what Saquon looks like. You see him with bursts from time to time, and then not. Looked like a face mask. It wasn't. Got him up underneath the head. What was unacceptable? All right, we got a big 3rd down and 4 here. I don't want a field goal. I want to keep this drive going. So we're at the 20. This would be a 38-yard field goal from here. I don't want that. Dallas Goedert in motion. Let's get him the ball here. Hand it off to Saquon on 3rd down for a big 1st down carry. How about that? There's creativity. You just assume the pass play on 3rd and 4. Barkley goes up the middle out of shotgun. Gains about 7. Nice job by Saquon. A nice block. That was well done. Yeah, he was. Their defense is gassed, TMC. Barkley again picks up 5 more. He's still going. Into the end zone. Barkley, touchdown. There's the Barkley we like. Ooh. All right, now we can worry about fixing Jake Elliott. Oh, it's over, baby. Let's raise the banner. NFC East champions. Loaded. Fly, Eagles, fly. That's right. That's right. The good guys, up 10, we're about to go up 11. No. I don't want to check on him. No wellness checks. God damn it. That only puts him at 76 yards. Saquon, I needed 80 yards and a touchdown. Okay, Barkley, that was a good play. I thought he was down right away. I think it's just the right hash mark because those extra points are drilled right down the middle from Jake Elliott, by the way. Pump man will say it was just Barkley running. What's up, Freddie Defo? Jake makes the extra points. Barkley went super Saquon. Yes, he did. No movement on his kicks. Barkley got lower than Bobby Wags. That is not easy. Good play call. I didn't know you knew how to compliment someone, Pump Man. Good. Hold on. Pump Man with a compliment. I think it's time we bust out some sound effects today. That's what it is. Busting out the sound effects. He's made all his extra points. He doesn't even come close to missing those. Saquon, 18 of 76 now for 1 tutty. Got 116 rushing yards in the entire game now between Saquon and Jalen. 185 passing yards for Jalen. Look at that stat line from Jalen Hurts. 22 of 28, 185 yards, 2 tutties, no turnovers. Dotson's up to 3 catches for 13 yards. He also had a touchdown called back on a hold. Pumpman was hacked. Someone called the cops. Yeah, he must have been. Now, here it is. He's got his count back. Besides Hurts taking a devastating, it was devastating that sack he took because everybody didn't block right. Got it. Let's just leave this up here. Pump Man is like those guys on the radio for WIP. They don't even believe. They don't even believe the things they say. They just say it for clicks. All right. Only 11 and a half minutes left in this game, too. I do want Saquon to get one more drive. Get a few more yards. At least let one of my parlays hit today. Saquon Barkley hit 1,000 yards officially for the season, by the way, on that drive. Just so you know. Look at that. I'm saying it and you're typing it at the same time. Shout out Anthony DeBona, who I just saw posted on Twitter. Just so you know. What's Dejean doing out there on kick coverage? I don't like seeing that. I don't need Cooper Dejean getting hurt on kick coverage. I mean, I'm going to watch the Bears game. Watch the Sixers game as well. I'm rooting for the... where's Dakota today? Hope Dakota's doing okay. No, Dakota's been sick. Check this Sixers score here. Nowhere to go with the run there. Only a couple yards gained. Sixers up 16-15. Look at this. 20 years. Like, it's crazy. Wow. Weak tackle attempt from Adoree Jackson there. Adoree wanted nothing to do with that. What's up, Barb? I have to say that Josh Johnson is the absolute worst quarterback I've ever seen. Dude, I don't know if he's the worst, but he would definitely rank in the top tier of worst of all time. The fact he's been in the league since 2009, Barb, it's crazy. Not a shocker at all. Not at all. This leaving him in, Barb, is because they're hoping to lose the game. Draft positioning is on the line here. 3rd and 1. They punt here if they don't get it. At least they run it. Oh, my God. Look at that penetration. That's what she said. From Jordan Davis. That was a big play from Jordan Davis on 3rd down. Now they got to punt the ball, right? Look at this play by Jordan Davis here. He knew exactly where to go for that play. That was just phenomenal. I know it's been a minute since we've seen Barb in a chat. Thought Barb forgot about us. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Uh-oh. No fake. They're trying to lose this game, Nims. They don't want the win. So no fake. All right, Eagles got it back. Time to ice this game here. Let's ice it. Christmas is going to be good this week for the Eagles. Having a commercial about guards protecting a quarterback when the quarterback's a guy that just got hurt. Interesting. Dude, I was never worried. Never worried. Oregon and Bears next? What? Now, the quarterbacks are far worse than 15 years ago. Brady, Manning, etc. Now these guys are bad. Oft injured. It's not good for the NFL. It's a quarterback-driven league. Quarterback play is different than it was years ago. That is for sure. They care more about their flashy stats and spiral than they care, Barb, about winning football games. Care about that payday more than they care about winning football games. That is for sure. All right. I believe I'm 4 Barkley yards away from my basic parlay hitting. Actually, I haven't even looked at my DFS lineup. See this DFS lineup. It's not in the money. Not even close to the money. What did I even put in this lineup? That was Saquon, which he's done okay. Mariota, Devontae, Debo, Goddard, Shipley. Oh, man. Sixers are winning. Yay. Too much quarterback running, in my opinion. Caleb Williams is terrible, too. Like, I'm not a Caleb Williams guy, Barb. Never have been. He showed me a little gutsiness in the win over the Eagles with the way he handled it. When he took some hits and stuff in that game. But, yeah, Caleb Williams, no. There's nothing but positivity right now, mister. Eagles are about to win this football game. Plain and simple. The win is incoming. 10 more minutes of game action. Granson back there in the fullback position. Under center, this is clearly going to Saquon. AJ and Devontae are both not out there on the field. All right, so that's 2 of the yards I needed. I appreciate it, Barb. I appreciate it. We're getting there. We're getting there with this channel. No need to play hard against the Bills. Gotcha. I mean, we got the division locked up now, so I'm good. Play action. Barkley, incomplete pass. We got 3rd and 8 upcoming. So just running the ball. Trying to keep it close. Don't want to completely write him off. He is not on Buffalo. Has he been on Buffalo before? I know, let's run the clock, but let's not, right? Silly to me to throw that play there. Just run the ball. So simple. 3rd and 8 now. Now you got to throw the ball. That was a quick 3 and out from the Eagles. Real quick 3 and out. That wasn't very effective there from the Eagles offense. Giving Washington a thought that they could win this game or come back in this game, do anything in this game. What the hell is going on with my phone? I don't know what that was. We've had so many freaking 3rd and longs. This team is poorly coached. How can you feel bad about this team? We're winning this game, Jim. I'm not worried about anything from this game other than special teams. Hurts has been terrible today. He has not been terrible today. Is that what they want to do? They want to pad his stats? I don't know about that. That was a terrible drive. Plain and simple. Plain and simple, terrible drive. Good guys have not closed it out yet. It was a dog shit punt because special teams has been terrible. 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 I might take that cash out. Look at that. Sixers winning. It's 21-10. Eagles are up. About 8 minutes left in the game. Washington's got the ball. I think the Eagles did take this game for granted. I do. I think they took it for granted. And, yeah, it is what it is. Been a lot of terrible throws, man. Really? I don't think so. Just think they play Washington again, I know. But it'll be meaningless. Our starters won't play in that game, Bar. Nice. BG Edgecombe, man. Waking up again. Yeah. BJ can't shoot. It's probably what Pump Man thinks. Who wanted Fear Factor back? I think they did overlook Washington a little bit. I do. Maybe Davey Akers can come out. You got to figure out Jakey Elliott. You can't have Jake Elliott lack of confidence come playoff time. You just can't. I mean, pay me and I'll watch it, but I'm not getting paid right now. So that's what being unemployed, Marshawn, does. Unemployment's a bitch. Anybody got anybody hiring content creators? Send them my way. Gotta find myself a way to make money. Maybe. They do look better at times when he's not out there. It's hard to ignore the 39-point performance a few games ago, but Yes. I get it, Barb. I've said it, actually. I can't kick, man. Never been able to kick. Washington's trying to run the clock. Look at Jordan Davis, man. Talk about sandwiching a player. No, that was a bad throw to A.J. Brown. Yeah, absolutely. I called it as I saw it, for sure. Jordan Davis has been phenomenal. Could you imagine being that running back and just staring into that big abyss of Jordan Davis's body and be like, oh, shit. What am I supposed to do? I'm about to get pancaked here. Look at those numbers. And he's already played a career high in snaps. Bad tackle attempt there from Coop. I think that was Coop on the missed tackle. I think they only got one sack today. I know Brandon Graham had one earlier. Have a good one, Barb. It is third down. Third down and short, but third down. 3rd and 6. I guess that's not 3rd and short. 3rd and 6. All right, 4th down. I think going for it on 4th down here. I mean, why would not, I guess? They're not going for it, announcer, because they're trying to lose. They don't want to win the game. It might be McKee time. I doubt it, but it might be. I would consider it. Now Saquon's going back out. I need 2 more yards from Saquon for my parlay to hit. So let me get a few more yards here. It should just be 3 straight handoffs. No pass plays here. I like the opportunity thing there, too, on this hat. Do love the Inspire change stuff. Nope, Jalen's still out there. And they're still in shotgun formation. All right, my parlay hit. All right. Now you can bench all the starters. It'll be under 6 minutes after this play. Next play goes. All right. Kevin Patullo. There was some good to take away from the play calling tonight. The missed field goals. Look at Barkley. Go! All right, can we just bench these guys now? I don't need anybody getting hurt. I want to actually see a field goal attempt here now. I do want to see a field goal attempt. Get the rust off of him now. I called the Saquon breakout game on Friday. I did. He's at 120, 130 yards now, so yeah, he is there. Bigsby with the run. Just keep handing the ball to Bigsby. Don't even risk Saquon at this point. We're starting to get in the groove here. Probably, Nick Nooms. Probably. 4-yard run probably did it for him. Unless there's another play about to happen, and you're ahead of me here. Because Tank's still back there. Look at that. There he is. That was you're ahead of me. The Tank, baby. You've been waiting for that one, K1. Easy peasy. Japanesey. That's what you love to see. All right, now it's Tank. Now it's Tanner time, okay? Good game. The game is over, baby. Yeah, have a great Christmas. But you're not going to be here all week leading up to Christmas? I will be. Eagles best running team in the NFL again. That's right. Oh, man, the comments are rolling in too fast for me here. Can't even keep up to all the comments that are rolling in here. Wonder what Cowboys fans are thinking right now. They probably still think they have a chance. Exactly, Jim. Absolutely agree with you. Why wouldn't you be trying to get Jake Elliott right here? Like, seriously. No, real legitly. Either there's something hurt on Jake Elliott, because this is a perfect opportunity to build his confidence here. A no-pressure extra point. Saquon gets the 2-point conversion. Yeah, he broke the play. That was a 2-point conversion. Someone got some money on the game or something like that? That's the problem? I will be here every day but Christmas morning. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is going on here? Tyler Steen getting jumped by 5 guys? 7 guys? Dallas Goedert going down. Guys, back off. Matt Pryor's out there. Why is Matt Pryor even out there? All right. Saquon's about to get suspended because he just shoved a referee or an official. All right, this is where you got to get other people involved. I'm just paging through these. What I was looking at comments. I don't even know what happened. All right, let's see. People trying to break it up. Oh, this is going to be interesting to sort this out. Don't get yourself hurt. Don't get yourself suspended, Nooms. I don't even care about Elliott now. Every official has thrown a flag. I don't understand why any football player would ever throw a punch when you got helmets and pads out there. Like, it's just not necessary. You got referee hats on the ground. There's like 7 guys all on Steen. Steen and 2 other commanders were ejected. Surprised there wasn't more. Oh, Edgecombe? I thought Bailey was better. All backups in Week 18. None of my players are risking anything in Week 18. I mean, Saquon did kind of shove an official, kind of, sort of. He was throwing down. He was 100% throwing down. It's 29-10. The Eagles are up. 4.5 minutes left. Literally half the team just got into a fight with half the other team. Jake Elliott ain't hurt. He's out there to kick off. So he's obviously not hurt. Absolutely. Now we got to make sure that lost all that as Jake is done. Probably. He just kicked off, no problem. So he can't be hurt. Look at that. Trot Jr. making a big special teams tackle. Nice to say that. I get it, but I still wouldn't be throwing a punch. They did go for 2 after scoring a touchdown, which is weird. Being up 27-10, you kick the field extra point or you go for 2. They went 2. Big Dom helping escort Steen to the locker room. That's right, baby. NFC East champions for back-to-back seasons. First time in 20 years. Cowboy fan just told me we're lucky. Easy quarterback. Every quarterback is hurt. Gotcha. Already with the delusional comments. I did pro football. Love fighting teams. I just like Washington. Yeah. Still got their starters out there on defense. Not sure I like that idea. Oh, wow. Yeah, he got his hand stepped on. Send a message, I guess, or kick it and try to build his confidence back up. You get him to make a kick there, Chandler, then maybe you don't have to try somebody else out. I don't know. They still have a chance, I'm sure. The Eagles bus can get into an accident and nobody can play. They might have to forfeit games, Adam. Refs are like, yo, don't run this play yet. Quick click a few more seconds off the clock. Howie Roseman's out there for the celebration. Look at Howie slapping Big Dom's butt. What the hell is that? A little cheesy, a little corny. Oh, somebody's hurt. When you see multiple players go like this, you know there's a bad injury. I don't ever root for injuries, Jonathan, especially if they look bad. A Hallmark Christmas movie starring Big Dom, Howie Roseman, and throw Travis Kelce's mom in it, too. His kick extra points were right down the middle. That's why I'm curious on it. It still makes no sense to me, Nooms. It really doesn't. Can this game just end? I'm ready for the game to be over here. Ty Robinson out there finally. That's right. On to Buffalo. Throw Gabe Kapler in there. According to Cowboys fans, are probably not out of it. They'll find some way. I don't know why the stars are out there. Some of them aren't. But you got Q out there and Coop out there. Jordan Davis, at least, is not out there right now. But the Eagles got the win, and that's all that matters. Cowboys have to win out. Every other team has to disqualify themselves from the playoffs. And the only way that they get into the playoffs is if other teams get disqualified. And I don't know if you can get disqualified. Who gets credit for that sack? Does Hunk get the sack on that one? I don't know who gets credit with that sack. I do feel bad for Bobby Wags. He played his ass off. Good for him. Yeah, absolutely. Got to see who got credit for that sack there. Giving Byron Young the sack on that one there. Got it. Good for him. Byron Young getting a sack. I want to know the 32% that voted no, the Eagles wouldn't win today. Who they are. I wonder how they feel about their vote now. I get what he's saying, but yeah, no, I don't feel bad for him. Not at this point. Guys, if you haven't, like, subscribe, share. We didn't gain any new subscribers, but man, let me tell you, it's a fun show. Fun time tonight. Next week, we work on building this channel even more. 933. 67 away from 1,000 subscribers. Got to get it done. Absolutely, Rick. Absolutely. It looked sketchy at time today, but I was never worried. Now I can watch Packers and Bears with a smile. I'm going to watch some Sixers, for sure. And then a little bit of that game when that starts. Absolutely, Jalen played a great game today. Kevin Patullo called a solid game. Honestly, taking away the fumble on the opening kickoff by Will Shipley and the in theory, three missed field goals, this game wasn't close. It felt close at times because of the missed field goals and the fumble, but it never was close. The Eagles dominated in every aspect of this game. Plain and simple. No doubt about it. Easy peasy, Japanesey. You pick up, your eyes are so keen on picking things like that up. Yeah, I honestly, I saw the Flyers were on my TV guide this afternoon when I was sitting on the couch. I thought it was just a replay. I didn't even know they were playing this afternoon, to be honest with you. Yeah, at NBC, it was on NBC Sports Plus, so I thought it was just a replay, so I didn't even turn it on. We got to see what happens today. The starters will play at least the first half next week. You're not going to sit them for 2 full games in a row. You'll get your starters out there. You'll mix in some backups. And then by the second half, everybody. That's right. Easy peasy, Japanesey, lemon squeezy in the tequila. We get another sack there. Good. Gotta throw a flag. Keely Ringo getting flagged in the final minute of a football game. Just let him score. Now the defense has got to stop him. I mean, Keely, come on. You got one opportunity for 2 minutes, and that's what you do? Next year's always their year, Adam. Always their year next year. Keely, come on. Why are we delaying this more because of you? They're going to try to score here, make it a closer game. Means we'll get to see Tanner McKee take a kneel down. Trot, you had a play. They scored a touchdown. Hurting our numbers a little bit, defensively speaking. Whatever. Who cares? Ball game's over. Do they try to go for 2? Kick the onside kick? Do they think they got a chance? Talk about the ultimate, disaster. It'd be up 29-10 with 3 minutes left and losing the football game. Well, that just killed the over-under, too, I think. It was 40. No, actually, it was 44.5, the over-under, I think. Well, that definitely killed the over-under. Now it's an 11-point game with 1:10 left, Jim. We got ourselves a ball game here in D.C. Get the onside kick. Get a field goal really quickly. Get another onside kick. And throw a Hail Mary bomb. They already put us with the win at 10-5. I love that. Great year of watch party, Phil. Yeah, absolutely. This will probably be the last watch party till the playoffs, but we'll be back for the playoffs for sure. Hey, 1:10 is a long time. It could happen. They did mark the birds. Already 10-5. Telling you, it could happen. They get the onside kick here. You never know. Trying to keep you reeled in to watch more here. That would be so ultimate. And they got 3 timeouts. Yeah. If this game goes to overtime, it would be the most ultimate laughing thing in the world. They don't even have their starters out there for the hands team. Like normally you got A.J. Brown. Oh, no, I think I do see Devontae Smith out there. So they got some good players out there. They're lucky that play got flagged because one of the Commanders guys picked that up. What the hell is going on here? Somebody's in the ref's ear saying, yo, we got to get this game to overtime here. Someone just put a knee to the back of Devontae Smith's head there. Like, I know it was unintentional, but was it? Man. All right. Ugh. That was unnecessarily stressful for 2 minutes. Unnecessary, but it was what it was. Anyway. I wouldn't even run the ball to Tank. I would just take 3 knees here. Just 3 kneel downs. But no, they're in shotgun formation here. They're in shotgun formation. I mean, there's a minute and 9 seconds left. So, yeah, Marshawn, it's over. They're using their timeouts. Washington wants the ball back. They want the ball back. Why are we running shotgun handoffs with a minute left in the game, up 2 scores? Like, why? Can't you just give the ball from under center right to him? Like, seriously, what they're doing there, I don't know. They're going to make Tanner McKee have to throw the ball here. I want Tanner McKee to throw the ball just so there's an interception. What's up, Dakota? I shouted you out a few times. We'll be cheering on your Bears in a little bit. I don't know if you're ahead of me, Adam, or what. I did see the handoff. I did. There's one long-ass timeout here. Man, Tank Bigsby, man. Look at that run for 12 yards there, man. Like, that's just like physical running. Thank you. They're not even calling any more timeouts, Washington. Thank you. I should. I can't. I've just been live for the last 3.5 hours, Dakota. I need a break. I can't go back-to-back football games like that. Yeah, of course. Pump man dips really quickly. He's crying, trying to figure out how the Cowboys can get to the playoffs. All right, we'll be back on Monday with Trending in the AM, guys. We'll be back. I'll probably do Eagles check down tomorrow, sometime recapping this game. Don't have to rush to it. Got to kneel the ball down one more time. It was not a close game. I mean, we win by 11. We were up by 19 a little bit ago. It wasn't actually a bad game at all for the Eagles. They had a couple missed field goals, and they fumbled the opening kickoff, but outside of that, it was never incontested. Absolutely. Tanner McKee hands it off so much better, mister, making it easier for the running backs to run. All right, guys, that's it. 8 p.m. Time to go upstairs. Time to chill out for the rest of the night. Y'all have a good night. See you guys live on Monday morning for Trending in the AM. Victory Monday, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in and hanging out with me. We'll see you guys later. Bubbles up. Oh. And go Birds. NFC East champions, baby. Bubbles up.